thousands and thousands of
Yeah,
thousands of. Don't be so arrogant, okay? That's the only thing that I've got. It's just don't be arrogant. I know that
well,
y'all are better than us. I mean, that's not a question.
and I know the Eagles
Am
feel
I
like for
better now?
years we've probably
Can
been
you guys
saying
hear me
that the
now?
same thing to them, but
Yeah, hold up,
I mean, they're
everybody.
the Super Bowl champion. You got to give them credit for that. But come September, like I said, it's a new season.
All right, so I'm muted, they're saying, so let me
Yeah, that's
see.
what they're saying.
Yeah.
There, your sound just came on, Brian.
All right, so we're good now. All right, good. Sorry, you know what it was? It was an update. So they didn't hear nothing I had to say. I reached out to Leo. He's getting ready to, to come on again. I don't know what happened, but listen, I'm not again. I know Bruce was saying I got punked. Yeah, okay, it wouldn't be the first time. It is what it is. I'm man enough to say if I said something to upset him, I apologize. Again, this is only football. I know people think it's our life. It's not. I don't know, guys. How many times have I reached out and said how good the Eagles are? And,
You
again.
said nothing several times.
Brian, how much money did you win on the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah, and
That's
I
all
know.
that's got to be said.
But
Really, I mean,
know.
come on.
I know it's going to be an uphill battle. I know it's going to be an uphill battle for the Cowboys. I'm not here to defend them. I'm trying. I'm doing my best with a YouTube channel. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Jerry Jones, me and Mark got into it earlier. Everybody has an opinion. Yeah, it is what it is. But Leo, I apologize, brother, if I upset you at some point. And again, everybody's saying I got punked. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time or the last time. So
you didn't. You did not get punked. You just fumbled the bag.
but
That's what you did.
everybody was blowing me up saying what Leo did. I'm like, well, maybe I said something to upset him. So again, if anything was said, I apologize. But again, it's only fun.
What you were supposed to do is you were supposed to snap right back at me, and then I snapped right back at you.
I was kind of again. It's really not me, honestly, bro. It's not normally me. So I was kind of honestly. I was finishing up this thumbnail while trying to talk, and and I don't even know exactly what was said.
Oh, you was distracted.
It's all good. At the end of the day, I've supported Leo. I support Leo. I support Leo so much that I wanted him on the thumbnail with Terrence Parsons. Now, everybody's saying it must have been something I said. I wasn't talking about Leo when I said people were interrupting. So, again, I would have texted Leo. I mean, I don't want to piss any one person off, but when we had almost 30 people in on that Zoom. I think it was like 26 people on the Zoom call.
I said something about that too.
It was a little too much. It wasn't just Leo. It was Jesse. And Jesse gets upset. But hey, Jesse, it's nothing personal. It's when you guys
football.
Here's the deal. When you guys do a live stream, there are actually people who want to watch it the next day. And when you do, when we're here in a Zoom call, it sounds good. We all sound like we're in our living room having a good time, drinking and partying, and we can all hear each other clear. But when you listen to broadcast, it does not sound good, and I got a bunch of, we just got to come up with a better system going forward. But I just want to clear up the air because people were blowing me up. I'm like, I'm fine. Leo's fine. He can think how, he's a grown-ass man. He can think however he wants to think. I'm not going to tell him. But if I did say something, that's on me, brother. I apologize.
No, you didn't.
Can I play Dr. Phil? Can I play Dr. Phil for a second? I took my cowboy hat off because I'm not speaking as a Cowboys fan. We all, as fans, true fans, we get caught up in our feelings. And when people attack our team, sometimes, including myself, we say shit that we don't mean.
I try
because we get caught up in our feelings because we feel like everybody's attacking our teams.
Right.
And I think that's what happened.
Leo, I know I'm not Mark. Brother.
No.
Trust me, man. I know I'm not Mark. I'm just trying to make a little slice of the pie out for myself. I'm not trying to be Mark.
I said that. I said
Mark's my guy, though. I am his protege.
Yeah, I know.
And Mark also, me and him talked. You're his protege, too. He's trying to help you grow. So at some point, I hope you, and I know that you will, that you succeed and you'll know what I'm like you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm definitely not trying to beat Mark or be Mark. Listen, Mark, Leo, I normally don't say this out loud, but I'll say this, Leo. There's been a lot of guys under Mark's umbrella, right? I'm one of the guys who listened to him and said, and followed his lead. You know, I mean, listen to Mark. If you listen to Mark and you do what he says and you do the type of stuff, you're going to be successful. If you think that you know it all, I'm not going to name names, but there are other guys under that umbrella who haven't really amounted to that much.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Game Time.
Yeah.
What you heard today from me?
Hey, Bobby, how are you, brother?
Is that not the Eagles version of a Momo's rant?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I'm used to it,
Now,
but everybody's coming at me, bro, and I'm like, I'm okay. I just didn't want to take over his thing.
You welcome all that. But here's the thing. What has Mark, I don't know if Mark has told you this, but he's told me plenty of times. Whenever Momo goes on those types of rants, what happens?
Thanks,
Views go up. Viewership goes up. And people and you get if you look at that exchange between us, right?
I don't even know
if
what
you look
it was,
at that
dude.
whole
You had me
exchange.
shocked. I wasn't ready for it. I got people texting me,
listen,
Leo's on something. What happened? I'm like, damn, I wasn't ready. Normally, you gotta tell me ahead of time. I'm coming after you, Brian. So we're gonna go.
No. All right. So when everything was over, I hung on with Mark and Derek J, and I was telling them, they was like, "Wow."
Thanks for the super chat, Bobby. Bobby says every freaking show.
I said to him, I was like, "Yo, I'm taking the 50 Cent approach." You know what I'm saying? Man. That's what 50 Cent does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He manufactures beef because it gets airplays, it gets spins, it gets streams.
I thought I did something to piss you off. So listen, Leo, and I'm gonna open it up to everybody, but it is hard being a Cowboys fan. You know, we don't have much to fall back on. So when somebody comes at you, what do you think we're gonna fall back on? We're gonna go, oh, well, we got 5. We've been to, you know, it's embarrassing, but we're gonna.
I know. I'm an Eagles fan.
We're gonna stand our ground, and you know, because of years of.
Between what 95? When was the last one y'all won?
Maybe that's why it hurts more. You know exactly how it feels, and you're giving it back to us. So
exactly.
But
I just want to say one thing when y'all get done.
Yeah, I'm after Holly.
Yeah, when Hallie emailed me, so I want Hallie and Leo to talk because I don't think Leo said what you thought, Hallie. And Hallie, Leo's a good dude. He was just
she cleared it up.
Yeah, I apologize.
So she apologized. Yeah.
Oh no, I
like
think
3 times.
Man, we gotta have something. I'm glad I was going live tonight because
I think because there were so many voices coming on at once, and I'm not making an excuse, but it was the only thing I could think of that reason I misunderstood what was said.
Right.
You know,
it's all good.
And I apologize. And
you
I
gotta have a thick skin, Hallie, to be in YouTube. I don't advise like Momo. Momo gets very defensive. I was on a long conversation with Momo, telling him you can't be so sensitive because you're not going to last.
Game Time. Go back and look at that. Go back and look at the show. And when we had that exchange,
again, let alone yours.
No, listen. I'm making a point. When the exchange starts, when I start going off and everything, look at the chat. Look how fast the chat started going.
Yeah, they were saying.
Look how fast the chat started going. You know what I'm saying? And all I had to do was stick a knife in and twist it a little bit, and it set everybody off. So much so that even Hallie came out of character.
Well, that's over.
Football like wrestling.
I pissed Hallie off. Yeah, if I can piss Hallie off,
I ducked out because I didn't think she said that. And I'm like, I gotta finish this thumbnail, and I mean, setting up the stream and all that. I was like, I forgot to do the Zoom call. I'm like, all right, let me get. So
but I'm
it is
sorry,
it's over. But
I went too far with what I
we
said.
are
I'm
in.
so sorry.
I don't know, like we're in waters that are familiar to us as Cowboy fans. Now we do have SummerSlam on, so Loyal, get ahead and.
No, I was just gonna say I look at football as like wrestling. When I hear Leo and all these guys talking trash, it's kind of like wrestling. You know, wrestling. Wrestlers go out there, they compete. They're best friends behind the stage, but when they get out in front of everybody, they trash each other. And that's kind of how I look at football. And the NFC East is like wrestling.
Died, huh?
I mean, I don't. I don't hold anything personal. Yeah, I get pissed off if my team loses. Everybody else gets pissed off. But I'm not like
Drew knows how to hit my buttons. Drew,
I don't hold it like ill will.
But
like this is,
I love Drew because Drew will like text me right after. That's why I texted Leo. I'm like, all right, we got to straighten this out because I don't need any grudges. Again, I already have an. Again, I'm sure Leo is going to experience this as the more success he has, is you're going to. Like, some guys that you have helped you may start doing better than, and then they don't want to answer your call or text anymore. And that's unfortunate. It's happened to me. It is happening to me. And I don't understand because I'm not that type of person. But, Leo, get us caught up before we get back into everything. Like, what's going on with SummerSlam, right? I mean, fill everybody in.
I don't watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The last thing I could tell you is I remember going to see Magnum TA, Ric Flair, and Dusty Rhodes at the Civic Center in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Arcade.
That's
days.
Yeah, that's that. No, it was actually at the Civic Center.
Comic-Con. How are you?
You know what I'm saying? So that's about the best you can get. My favorite wrestler was Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Yes.
And I found out Game Time used to deliver mail.
Yeah, well, he was in Atco. I was managing at the time. I'm back.
Yeah,
and
so he was in the same town.
He was right around the corner, and that was right about the time where he was getting popped for I don't know, something better.
Yeah, I'm Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah. I just
I'm
you know what
that.
it is, Leo? Like WWE has a warm spot in my heart because as a kid on Saturday mornings, my mother was cleaning the house. She was an Italian lady making the gravy, cleaning the house, and I was a little kid watching WWE, and Mean Gene Okerlund and all that.
My cousins got me hooked for that. I blame them. They're the ones.
So
ever since I watched, I've been hooked.
For night 2. What's going? I'm watching it, but just
because before I didn't even know what the hell wrestling was, but they got me hooked on it. I've been hooked ever since. It's like football,
Real quick, I was watching. Hey Jeff Lee, how are? I mean, I'll get to the chat, everybody. There's a lot of people in the chat. I'll get to everybody.
What's going on, Tony Boo?
Yeah, what's up, Tony? I'll have your stuff out tomorrow, brother.
Dirty Sanchez said, "Fuck that! You trying to justify your actions? You
just
still
let it
owe a
go,
fucking
guys.
apology,
Please.
Dirty. It ain't happening. You can say all you want. It ain't happening. No. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I stirred the pot up a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mark,
the channel was jumping.
Upset.
Right. The channel was jumping.
Mark's not
everybody.
Happy.
Like I said, if I knew I was on to something when Hallie got upset, I was like, ah.
You know what it was
Drew,
like?
It's on
We're fine. I don't
you know what it was like? You know what it was like? You were referred to wrestling. I was like on the top rope, jumped and missed.
Hey, Loyal, have you watched? I'm on like episode 3 of that Netflix special. Did you watch that?
you overshot, Hallie? Is that what happened? You overshot?
The Netflix special on WWE behind the scenes. Have you watched
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch that.
I'm on episode 3. It is awesome. And
what time's my cage match was Dank DeMoss Ultra's going on right now? She's kicking my ass.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to be going live in about an hour or so, and I'm actually going to have Eugene on. So
nice.
If you guys want to hop in, I'll make sure you guys get the link and everything like that. Because I'll just put it in the chat so you guys could jump on. Okay.
Hey, I didn't hear.
Let's say this, guys.
What do they plan for SummerSlam on?
It's
on Peacock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I will say this: exactly 5 weeks from right now, Sunday Night Football will be kicking off opening weekend. So I'm just letting y'all know it's getting close. 4 weeks.
Yeah, September 4th.
No, 4th is on Thursday. That's when we play y'all. I'm talking about Sunday night. Sunday Night Football.
When Sunday Night Football? What do you mean?
Oh, you talk about the Chiefs and who else plays?
Chiefs and Chargers.
There's a game on Friday night. What's that one?
Yeah, there's a game Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday. They have the games, and then Sunday night.
Hey, Randy, I can wait for the Ohio State-Texas game.
Phil kicked me out of his family for.
I'm ready, baby.
Phil kicked me out of his family for.
I'm actually going there to work in a couple.
This is what we're talking about. This is what happens on the Zoom call.
One other thing I want to say, guys. This is one thing. When we talk about this stuff and we talk to each other, and the bottom line is just football. I mean, we all love football, but it's just football. It's not going after somebody, period. That's all.
Again,
you know what, Randy? You're absolutely.
Go ahead.
Randy, you're 1,000% correct. And what it is that I know, like, my perspective, my point of view from a football standpoint is an entirely different experience than your point of view from a football standpoint. And when you look at those
It's
two,
kinda the
when you
same
look
now,
at those
though.
two, no, I'm saying as
you've seen
you know,
both
the
sides of
defending
the-
super, like, because we just won the Super Bowl. You guys are going through hell with Jerry and everything like that. Those point of views are different for each other, and the opportunity to dig at your division rival, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, no,
That's one
I
of those
agree with
things
you
that
there.
gets that's one of those things that on its surface, yeah, it's hot and it gets attention and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, just like Brian, just like Game Time and just like Mark, we're all trying to increase our subscribers. We're trying to get those
Right.
views up. We want those likes and just dislikes or whatever, you know, what have you. You know, listen, I talked so much shit today, you know what I'm saying, that there are going to be people who are going to subscribe. If they don't
Thanks,
subscribe,
Drew.
they'll at least
Appreciate it,
watch the
brother.
videos just so that they could see, like, during the course of the year. If we lose on opening night against you guys, do you know how many views my channel's going to get?
Well,
You know how many
Leo,
people are going to be coming
I
to
was
look
going
for
to tell you
me?
that. Mark told me that a long time
Seth
ago.
Joyner will probably have a
When
have a
Dallas
stream on him.
loses, and I'll just say, I don't know where you're going with your channel as far as live streaming, post game, and stuff. When Dallas loses, I get way more views.
Oh man,
way more
Solo
views.
just beat freaking Jacob Fatu. I'm pissed.
From Philly. Like Mark
well,
says, his biggest viewership comes from Philly.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, when I had the bag on my head against I don't even know. There was a couple times I wore the bag, but I think it was New Orleans game or Baltimore. It was a New Orleans game. That was my highest one. Nobody, when Dallas wins, it's never as good. So it
Bro,
is. But whatever.
Remember the year of the collapse for us? You know what I'm saying? I did a video and I said something because I think that was the year I realized, because I hadn't paid attention to the 49ers fan base because I was so upset that we had lost the Super Bowl and all this other stuff. I was so upset I wasn't paying them no mind. I didn't realize it. I did a video on Instagram. That thing got 167,000 views. I got another one I think got like 250,000 views. You know what I'm saying? And all it was people wanting to see how I was going to react after all the shit I had spoken.
Well, Bruce Banner says we're soft. We ain't soft, Bruce. We ain't soft. I've been a Cowboys fan through thick and thin.
Drew got his hand out.
I ain't soft.
I know. I said, Drew's the only one that's listening. What's up, Drew? How are you, brother?
I just got in here, so we had the right jams.
Hey, I'm glad you guys, worked that out. I didn't really think it was that much beef, but just a lot of smack talking.
I was okay, but I didn't really know where Leo was coming from, so I just I don't want to take if I pissed
I know.
him
Hey,
off,
in the past, Leo would say bad Drew, bad Leo today. the roles were reversed.
No.
Sitting there watching this Cage Match makes you think of the Cowboys and
the
Eagles right now.
I loved it.
Drew?
I loved it. But I'll say this: if the Eagles, and let's be all honest now, if the Eagles would have lost the Super Bowl,
oh my
you
God,
guys would have been relentless.
I wouldn't have.
Oh yeah, I would have.
Drew, I
You know
think
what I
you know
mean?
me better than that. I would
No,
have said a couple.
that would have been
Maybe not
content
you,
gold.
Game Time.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
The majority of the fan
2
base.
Super Bowl losses.
Oh my
in
goodness!
3 years.
But, Leo,
Would you
I would've-
imagine
I
with
would've
Saquon?
there's a reason why Philly and I are close, and it's because number one, we come from the same town. Number two, he likes dealing with a guy who's a little more logical when it comes to being a Cowboy fan. Now, again, it may hold me back in the long run with views and subscribers. I think I'm doing pretty good. But, I mean, I have to be true to myself. Even Drew has said recently, maybe you should be more aggressive, and stand on things. Like if something I don't believe in necessarily. Like, I don't know what Dallas is going to be. I think maybe 9-10 wins. That's kind of what I'm looking at. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Damn, Jacob Fatu is lost. I'm pissed.
Leo, it will be Super Bowl for me when DC wins first. Son of John, thank you for the super chat, brother.
I think Bobby had a super chat before that one.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
I hope so. I hope so, son of John. I hope that is the case. Okay, for real. I hope that is the case. You know, because it just makes the setup. It makes the fall that the Commander fans are going to have to experience even greater. Like right now,
I don't know, man. We're all sleeping on the Giants, man. They might go Seth Rollins on us.
I said the same. Listen, I've been talking with Jesse. Listen, Randy, I've been talking to Jesse, and
thanks,
John. Jesse is maintaining the same posture. We in the weeds. We in the weeds.
They might do come down.
And I'm like, I'm not ignoring that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I
ignoring that.
think everybody's going to beat up each other this year. That's the thing. I think it's going to be a tougher year this year for all of us.
I agree.
Then that's what makes this time so much fun, because like out of all 4 teams in the NFC East, as of today, the Eagles is the only team who can just purely concentrate on football, training camp, health. That's our number one adversary at this point is just health. Can we stay healthy? Now, what's gold for us is the fact that there's so much turmoil with all 3 organizations. Now, I give the Giants a little more grace only because they just got a head start on the humility part of it all. And that's only because their screw up was amplified when it got broadcasted on Hard Knocks. That's what made it to where, and then what made it even worse was Saquon goes and runs for 2,000 yards and wins a Super Bowl. It was the equivalent to the Patriots fans having to watch Tom Brady win a Super Bowl the year he left.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying, and I agree with you. I'm a little older. I don't like to do a lot of talking before the game. I like to do my talking afterwards. That's how I was raised. So all this stuff that's the new age now is different for me. Honestly, I mean, I tell the truth. I believe y'all are going to win the division. I believe we're going to come in second, and I believe Washington's going to come in third, and I believe the Giants are going to come in last. But I think the Giants are going to have about 8 wins this year.
What's up, Lord Von?
That's just what I believe.
But Leo, I gotta disagree with you as far as you guys saying you guys have the best run franchise ever. I gotta go with the Patriots.
I didn't say ever.
I'm not saying the Cowboys. The Cowboys, we don't. But you gotta think of the New England Patriots because they won 6 Super Bowls in a decade, and they did it with not all kinds. They had Randy Moss, but they got rid of Moss, and they still was able to go on and win Super Bowls.
Who's the best?
I look at a team like the Patriots and say they're probably one of the best franchises ever.
I never said ever. I'm just saying today. If you ask that question today, who's the best run football team? I don't think anybody could argue that,
Leo, right now.
Yeah, y'all have the best
that's my point.
running team.
Yeah, that's my point.
You have to put you guys in a list.
You know how this works, Leo. It's not for long. You know how it works. It doesn't take much for the narrative to switch. Now, does that mean Howie's going to change doing what you do? No. But like you're seeing right now, there is, outside of the homerism, there is some legitimate concerns. I was talking to Philly about it. He's concerned about safety. He's concerned about the other corner. I know you got Cooper DeJean, but they want to use Philly 500 wants to use him as a Swiss Army knife, move him around, and Fangio use him as a weapon, in around. And so it's not as though there aren't any concerns. Now, like we all hear, well, Howie will go and get a guy. My question to you is, who is that guy? Let's say Makuba's not ready. Let's talk actual, let's get away from the flexing.
You talking about on the safety position?
Let's talk actual football for a minute. If Makuba is hurt, and Drew, you're up next, brother. Thank you for putting your hand up. Who is going to do it? Do you see? I heard possibly Ringo being, a good candidate if he loses out to what's his name? Help me out. The little guy from the Giants.
Scatterboo.
No,
Adoree Jackson.
Adoree Jackson. Yeah, let's say he loses to Adoree. I think Adoree would probably be better for you guys to start out and maybe see Ringo. Maybe see Ringo in as the safety.
Well, Eli Ricks is he had a pretty good day today, and he's been stepping up. Of course we're still solid with Reed Blankenship. He had a hell of a year last year. And what I know what people say and everything, but you gotta recognize the fact that Sidney Brown ain't no slouch. Okay, the dude, he's been hurt a lot, but he's still not no slouch. And then you also look at the fact that Vic Fangio has been talking about using Cooper DeJean and more of the base package at safety, which is also a position that he's actually played in college as well. So, like from the secondary, from the safety position, we're good. Now, when it comes to cornerback 2, I'm all for allowing the youngins who've been on the team for a couple of years get those reps. If Andrew Makuba, if he's not ready to go, that's fine. He's only a rookie. But it's not like it'll make or break us. I've heard that it's just everything right now is all out of abundance of precaution. Mark used to bring this up all the time. We literally just played a 20 season game, a 20 game season.
Peacock.
You know what I'm saying? In the last 3 years, the core group of guys on the Philadelphia Eagles have played like 58 games. That's a lot. And so if you hear about tightness or a hamstring soreness and a guy's not practicing for missing practice for a couple of practice sessions, that's fine. That's fine. Especially August 3rd. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Because he's not going to play in the preseason, so cool. Because to somebody's point earlier they made, hamstrings are things that can linger if you don't allow them the time to probably get right. So
Rob A says Cooper will slip to safety with Makuba can start as a nickel. Rob A, I brought that up during the draft that I loved Andrew Makuba when you guys got him. I'm not going to change my opinion because he's an Eagle. That would be BS. So I love the player. He's a very physical player for a smaller guy. I don't know how that's going to translate into the pros with bigger, faster guys, but I do believe Makuba, some teams viewed Makuba as a slot corner, a guy who could cover the slot. So I agree. And I said DeJean to safety, and people say, he's too good to be. Oh, dude, nobody's saying he's going to. It's a different type of NFL where you can move around. The more positions you can play, the better. So I do believe you might see DeJean playing the safety spot. Any thoughts on that?
I think
let me. I also think that.
Or Drew,
I agree with you. I think that. Makuba playing the slot, but let's say like week 1 against Dallas. I like our matchup against Dallas because we can put Q 1-to-1 on Pickens.
CD.
And Pickens, because CD is going to be in the slot, right? So Pickens 1-to-1 with Q, I'm comfortable with that. And then you look at CD in the slot, wherever he moves, I'm cool with Cooper DeJean shadowing him with help over the top with the safety, right? So then that's going to put the pressure on Floyd Noy and whoever else y'all got over there to step up and do whatever they need to do. So I'm confident with how we match up with Dallas. You're not running the football on us. That's just my opinion, right? So I just think that how we match up defensively against Dallas is good because you're not going to see if it is Ringo, who's the number 2 guy, he's not going to be on CD Lamb. He'll be on Tolbert, Floyd Noy, Mingo, whoever you got on that other side.
I'm watching this.
While Q is going to be on your main guys. So I like how we match up. I'm more concerned with the number 2 cornerbacks position than I am with the safety. There are some question marks there, but is Ringo going to be the guy? I don't know, because I'll say this and I'll shut it down. Last year, we saw Nakobe Dean struggling during preseason. We had Devin White. Everybody had him. Remember that? And everybody was like, oh, Nakobe's a bust. Nakobe's not going to make it. And look, he balled out. Devin White didn't even make the team. So I'm not saying the same thing can happen to Ringo. Could it? Possibly, because you're iron sharpening iron. Mingo is he's getting burnt by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown is burning everybody.
Oh, that's
you understand what I'm saying? I think that's
what's a good thing, Drew, as far as training camp, when you hear, I don't know, I'm not that close to the Eagles camp. So when you have days where the defense is winning and then days where the offense is winning, that's a good sign. You don't want to have one side, because guys, we know the narrative. Well, Dallas sucks, so of course you're going to have success. But if both sides are having success, odds are, I mean, just my, my little, what's going on?
That's what we're hearing.
Loyal, what's going on, brother?
I'm sorry, I'm watching wrestling, and AJ Styles came
yeah.
down like Eddie Guerrero's funny.
Yeah, he came. Yeah, I was watching that. That's what I thought you were talking about. But yeah, so that's good. I mean, you don't want to have one side dominating. So how's it going with the Birds? And then we'll circle back to wrestling. But how's it going with the Birds? Is both sides winning, or is it?
Both sides are winning.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Like, it was more so the defense. The week before, it was more so the offense.
That's a good thing.
Like yesterday, the Vanilla Gorilla, Ty Johnson.
Ty Robinson.
Yeah, Ty Robinson.
He's had some
Eli Ricks
learning to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But this is this is that time where it's supposed to happen. Like you want all this to happen in training camp. Yeah.
Like I was listening to Jim. I always forget his name, but he
Massinelli.
No, the guy on he's the beat writer for the Birds, Jim McMullen or John McMullen.
Oh yeah.
He was saying that he's really thinking too much out there. He's looking raw, maybe like how Jalix looked last year.
Yeah,
early on, and then Jalix Hunt actually was a very big contributor down the stretch. So
Moro Ojomo as well.
Yeah.
So and these are guys who get to step up based off of the departures of the guys who left that were on the defense. So we have guys who are going to be coming into these roles that actually have some time on the defense with this team. Now, what's interesting is the talk of Jahad Campbell, and the way he's been looking. I mean, I saw a picture of him standing next to Zach Bond, and I was like, well, goddamn, how big is this dude?
Right.
And to your point, Game Time.
He's a big
dude. But it's to see him standing next to somebody, you're like, damn. But to your point, Game Time, Ty Robinson had his welcome to the NFL moment via Jordan Mailata.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jordan, he went to go against Jordan Mailata, and Jordan Mailata just stood his ass right on up and was like, what?
Yeah, and Mailata came out. Yeah, I thought what was an interesting comment regarding Mailata, just real quick. He was talking about a Jalix Hunt. Just listen. We're on our Eagles. I have a lot of Eagles people in here, so I'm gonna. We will talk a little Eagles. Jalix Hunt. He was like, "Geez, Josh Sweat leaves, and now I got to deal with Jalix." So I hear it all, Leo. I do listen. I take pride in knowing what I talk about, but. No, I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm going to slant it. But yeah, I mean, so Jalix Hunt is another guy to look for. So
Moro Ojomo,
University of Texas. That hurts, Randy, don't it?
Yep. That hurts.
And then you got the youngin that came over from New York, Aziz Jalari.
How are you, brother?
You know what I'm saying? And he gets to play with all his old college buddies now.
But
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is another factor that we take, and I've said this before. Last year, the Eagles were middle of the pack in sacks, but we were number one in defense because of the run and total defense. So, like, I'm not that concerned with the pass rush. We're going to get that, but if we can stop the run, and what that does is that means that our cornerbacks are really doing a great job at covering the receivers. And you're still number one in defense.
Well, what did I tell you, Drew? What's the formula to win? We've had on multiple different people. The formula to win in this league is if you can rush 4 and drop 7. These quarterbacks, I don't care how good you are, you get spooked. Even you showed what can happen to Mahomes in doing that. You made, again.
That was one game, but not the whole year.
No,
you know
but
what
I mean, but you rushed 4 and dropped 7 most of the year.
Yeah. Having the ability to be able to just rush 4.
That is the key to success in the NFL, because if you can if you can get pressure, obviously with 4, which is what you did. Again, this is where we always, and we'll turn it we'll turn it back to Dallas here. Mike is the big hot story. when we talk about pressures, that's where I always tell you guys, and I would hope that it would be reciprocated. Sometimes sacks aren't the end all be all. Yeah, everybody wants Micah to be a better run defender. Micah is ranked 46th in the league out of run defenders on defense. Okay, so it's not the best, it's not the worst, but he could be better. But what he is a pressure player. He leads the league by far in QB pressures. Now, that is a good thing for Dallas. That's why they need to sign him. They will sign him. What will the number be, guys? He's probably asking for 45 and close to a total guaranteed contract. That's what I was trying to tell Mark earlier. He got upset. I think I know basically, and I've seen the other live stream that Terrence did, and it's about the guaranteed money. Is it not, everybody? I mean, are they really haggling over 1 or 2 million? No, they're probably haggling over guarantees. Am I wrong?
I think you're right, because listening to Jerry, his words were that it was close to 200 million.
I believe it's a 5-year deal.
Yeah, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the 160s to 185 guaranteed on there that they're wanting to offer. It could be, that's just my guess on there.
Yeah. I mean, anybody else's thoughts? I know Loyal's watching this.
Sorry, I'm back and forth. I'm just
Well,
watching
we'll
SummerSlam
catch
and talking
everybody
about
up
football
on
at the same time.
The SummerSlam. My boys were at. I know I don't have the.
They're there, aren't they?
No, they were there last night. I don't have the most wild of boys.
What is the guarantee on TJ Watt's
They
contract?
were there last night for my son's bachelor party. They did a lot over the weekend, but that was the cap or SummerSlam. That was
I seen Jackson Dart was there live, Jesse, and the fan in the crowd. Not Russell Wilson, sorry, not Jackson
What
Dart.
were you
Russell
saying,
Wilson.
Randy? I'm sorry. We're all over
the question I asked was, what is TJ Watt's guarantee for 4 years? Or he got 3 years, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's 108 million.
Yeah, I think Michael should just, not to interrupt y'all. Michael Boston should not get 5 years. You never give them 5 years. 3 years, 4 years the max. Don't give nobody no 5 years. Ever. If you're a linebacker or a defensive end, you never give them 5 years. No, and your production goes down over the years. They can somehow say, "Hey, reconstruct." No, 3 years, maybe 4, but never 5. Quarterbacks
Thanks, Uncle
get
Charles.
5.
Thanks, brother. I got
Quarterbacks
TJ
get
Watt's
5.
real quick. I got TJ Watt's contract. TJ Watt's 3-year contract extension with the Pittsburgh Steelers includes $108 million in guaranteed money, making him the largest guaranteed for a non-quarterback in the NFL, according to ESPN. The deal was worth $123 million, basically $41 million annually, but it's $108 guaranteed. That's the important number to worry about.
I think Myles Garrett, Ultra just said he got 123. I see maybe 130 for 4 years for Micah. That's about what I see. I mean, he can't break the bank because honestly, if he's going to do that, I'd rather them trade his ass away and get a couple of number ones and maybe a number 2. I'm sorry, but no player on defense is worth that kind of money when you get right down to it, especially with the edge rushers that we have this year. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel.
I agree with you, Randy. It's ridiculous.
Micah, in the regular season defensive stats last year, Micah had the most defensive pressures. Trey Henderson was number 2. Carl Granderson was number 3. It goes on and on. So I don't know where you're getting your information from, little Cowboys, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. That was that it really don't matter. And Micah played 13 games. Think about that. He played 13 games. He's going up against guys. Trey Henderson had 17. Chris Jones, Brian Burns, Max Crosby, Jared Verse. Again, all I'm saying is you can sit there and you shit on Micah, but he gets quarterback pressures. So that's
here's the thing. Who do you, those players that the Cowboys have, defensive ends, how long are they going to be with the Cowboys? They not gonna be there for the rest of their career.
Yeah, most of them are on 1-year deals, except
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you got Marshawn Nealon. He was drafted last year, and then you have the new kid Donovan Ezaraku this year. So
Yeah.
I mean, we have Dante Fowler, maybe a 1-year guy. Sam Williams. Again, he's in the final year. Okay.
So just think about this.
But that's what I was saying.
Y'all not breaking the bank if y'all get if you give Michael this crazy money he's about to receive. You're not really breaking the bank because most of your players is 1-year deals and they might even be back next year.
Well, Jerry came out and said today there was no way he was getting away anyway. So this is all just talk. He's going to get signed. It's probably going to be closer to after the preseason games end. That's why I think he's going to get signed around the third preseason game.
But see, here's the thing, and this was the overall point that I was trying to make earlier, which is if you're saying he's going to get signed and all the other stuff, it's not about him getting signed. It has everything to do with the fact that this is what the talk is. It's forget the money, forget the contract, forget the numbers. Let's just look at activities and the things that Jerry did for his part. And I'm not exonerating Mike or anything like that. I'm just talking about for his part. For Jerry's part, that's a problem. That's another problem that you guys are going to have to deal with in a way that y'all don't want to. You don't want that smoke. And so my point and everything was earlier in the off season when things started rolling for you guys, and I asked all of you, are you optimistic or cautiously optimistic? Don't you guys think you should be cautiously optimistic? And everyone was, no, because Jerry's quiet, and I ain't never seen that before. Jerry let his coach pick his own staff. I ain't never seen that before. And I'm like, yeah, but has he landed? I asked, did he land his helicopter in the middle of practice yet? And it was like, no, he ain't even do that. Okay, are you guys sure? Are you sure? Asked a bunch of times. And lo and behold, a few days ago, Jerry does what Jerry does. And now it's like, okay. And so, of course, I am going to use this moment to dig at y'all, to say, okay, I told you. I tried to tell you. Nobody wanted to listen. You all teased me. You all told me this is okay. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I'm going to, I kept saying last year before the Super Bowl that if we win, I'm going to be insufferable. And I felt like I've been light about being insufferable. But now with this, coupled with what's happening in Washington with Terry McLaurin, at the same time this is going on in Dallas. And then, of course, you got the Giants who screwed up and they're just trying to make up for what happened to them. This is a great time to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. We're the best team in the division just without even snapping the ball. You know what I'm saying? To be able to say that and to dig at y'all, because I know it pisses y'all off. I know it makes you mad. You hate the fact that it's because everything that I'm saying is true. Regardless of how many more Super Bowls you have of us, regardless of how many times you've seen us how many times y'all done kicked our asses and everything like that. That's I'm talking about right now in this very moment. We rule the NFC East without even having a snap, without even snapping
well,
the ball.
Good thing, Leo, what you're setting yourself up for is people to come at you when it goes the other way. You know,
isn't that what? But that's what we want.
Well, look, I know that's what you want. Again, I know. I'm just saying, you get ready because that's what's going to happen. They're going to come at you with all vigor.
Listen, man. I did 6 tours in Iraq and 4 in Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? I am so comfortable with being uncomfortable. And from an integrity standpoint, I have absolutely no problem with presenting myself to the Dallas Cowboys fan base, to the Washington Commanders fan base, to the New York Giants fan base, and to whatever fan base whose team I talk shit about. I have absolutely no problem with presenting myself to that. But for right now,
hey, Chris, you're up, brother. Yeah. You raising your hand, Chris. Go ahead.
Hey, Leo, go ahead and bring it, bud. It'll be a lot of fun. Anyway,
yes.
look, regardless what happens with this, you know, you have to look at what we have at coaching right now. You know, and the one thing I will say about this, it is a distraction. I don't like it.
Damn.
But compared to what we have seen with what we have had with our coaching staff, that is a better sign than what we have had in the past. Now, if we can just get the Jerry thing situated with, but this is
put a dildo in Leo's mouth. God
Chris, you see that shit?
No. What?
Look what Ultra said. Damn. No, I love we. I'm not saying I'm the only vet that served. What I am saying is that I'm very comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Away, so I got about 3 flags. I got my uncles and my father-in-laws behind me that they've both, my great-grandfather stormed the beach in Normandy. So I come from a long line. I've saluted Leo and Ultra for their service. Ultra was a medic in the Marines, if anybody don't know. So Ultra's seen some shit, and I know Leo has too. So again, we thank you for your service. So I'm not going to tell anybody what to say or how to think. What I will say is we all have different opinions. We all handle things differently. So I respect, whatever. It is what it is, man. Like I said, he's going to draw a lot of traffic to his channel if it goes south. And I could tell you, my channel grew more last year. Who's making the noise?
I have no clue.
Allie.
Did I?
No, I don't know what it was. You must have been rubbing your mic. My channel grew a lot last year on a 7-win team. So shout out to the 100 people in here. I appreciate everybody.
Because it was so much fun trolling you.
And
well, you know what I'm saying? That's the best part,
Leo, do you know how I looked at it? And I'll be honest, because I told everyone, I don't know if you were paying attention then, but I was saying this was my way to say F you to the Cowboys. Because you're going to lose, I'm going to profit off of it, meaning I'm going to gain more success, more subscribers.
You can leave it open.
So, I was okay with that. I was okay with it because, hey, it's only helping me. Even though you guys are jackwagons and you're pissing me off personally, at least I can gain something. And then I turned around and turned it into about a little less than $3,000 on the Eagles winning the Super Bowl and Jalen Hurts winning the MVP. I called it. Me and Randy both called it with what? After the first playoff game, we said nobody's beating the Eagles. We said it on air, and I was showing everybody my bets, saying good, and I had Lou Branch hating me for it. Don't bet the Eagles. I'm like, dude, I have no control whether they're going to win or lose, but I'm going to bet a winning horse. You can bet your butt. Drew, you had your hand up.
You were making the logical choice.
I'm sorry. I use my brains. Sometimes I have to do that. Not all the time. Go ahead, Drew.
I was going to just come back to what Leo was saying, is that it's okay to be great. We're great right now. We're walking in that. You know what I'm saying? We're walking in until the wheels fall off, until somebody takes us down. We're going to walk in that. And what
I hear you, Clemente. I saw that, brother.
What we're used to right now is we're used to a franchise, an owner, and a GM that is going to put this team in the best possible position. Do I see us being bad in the next 3 to 4 or 5 years? Absolutely not.
What's up, OS?
Look at all the talent that we have. So we're going to walk in that greatness. Do I see that we may win? We could win another 2 or 3 Super Bowls in the next 5 years? Absolutely. Look at the talent that we've that my general manager has acclimated, has brought in. So guess what? We're going to walk in that greatness until the wheels fall off. Because we don't have to be, woe is me. No, we great right now. This is a part of the Eagles. What do you call it? Like a golden era, as Philly 500 says, that I haven't experienced in a very long time. So guess what? I'm not going to be ashamed of it. I'm gonna walk in it, and I'm gonna keep my head up because we kicking ass right now.
And Brian, and then having to deal with the other fan bases telling you to humble yourself. No. Because I want to enjoy this. Part of the being the winner is being able to talk your shit. And we talking our shit.
Leo, when Dallas won 3 in the 90s, you couldn't tell them nothing.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't been able to say nothing to you guys because you guys were on top. So guess what?
Yeah, but
we're
you
on
had
top
right
now.
to say something. I was at the games where, even though I keep going back to it. I was at the Barry Switzer game where they ran at the end of the line 4 times.
But game time, we don't bring that stuff up. I'm saying that right now we're on top and we're walking.
I understand what you're saying, Drew, but when you look at the grand scheme of winning, both of our teams are not. I mean, that's just the nature of NFL. Only one team is going to win, and odds are it's not going to be either of our teams. Now, I know you guys are good right to second, but when you look at the grand scheme, when you see a successful franchise, you look at New England Patriots, they have 6 championships in the Super Bowl era. And how long is that? Since when? I don't even know. Is it 1960?
2001.
And the thing about the Patriots is if a player wasn't happy, they would say bye, Felicia. They didn't care, and they would still go on to win another Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
I would do what
you're doing. They did from 01 all the way on.
They had no time for anybody, me players.
We're doing the same thing, Loyal. Is GJ there now? No. Bye, Felicia. If you can't get with the program and you can't behave right and you're detrimental,
Rob, that's what I agree.
You gotta go. And I'm fine with that.
Drew, can I say something to you? Please don't. Please don't. No, that's fine. Say what you want.
I'm with you, Rob.
Drew, stop comparing yourself to the Patriots. You're not the Patriots, so let's stop there. Please stop.
Who said that, Momo?
You did that. You compare yourself to the Patriots like you trying to compare the Patriots. I could put a new player in each year and y'all keep it going. That was a unique situation because y'all not on that train. Stop it. Please stop. I'll let it go.
We're on the 55 train. That's
if that's all you got.
We're on the 55 train. Get on.
Okay, we will when we beat you. But
again, listen, we're talking from 2024 to now. So and from 20, every time we start talking about what we got going on the whole 9 yards, y'all start bringing up things from like the 90s and the early 2000s. It's like, okay, but what about today? We're that's a conversation.
Super Bowls, I would agree with you. We haven't done much. We've only won 5 playoff games since 90. I don't know when.
6.
Yeah, something like that. So we've only won 5 playoff games. So I mean, I get it. But again, so what are we just going to limit it to playoff games, or what are we calling?
No. Listen, I said when we start talking about today, the rebuttal is from like the 90s.
Well,
that's my
when
point.
we won.
With some people,
I agree with you. Dallas has won a lot of games over that time. They really have. They're right up there with the Eagles within a couple games. It's really that close. Yeah. But again, just like this season, Leo, I'm on record to where right now it's like, what the F? Can we get a break? I mean, from looking outside in, I would think people would look at our team and go, Jesus, this team's every time you turn around, somebody's going down. I mean, and that's another conversation. Yeah. They're not season ending, but they're not good. When you got young guys not practicing, that ain't good. And you got to rely on Lyle Collins to come in and give you reps. Yeah. That ain't good.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like a kick in the gut because we want to be able to at least put our best foot forward. And right now it's not. So
they signed somebody else too. I'm sorry.
No
they signed Garen Christian Jr. Also at the same time.
I've heard good things about him, but again, when the rubber hits the road, Hallie, how are we going to rely on a guy named Darren Christian? You know what I'm saying? I'm a little concerned about that. But
I just didn't know if you realized that they signed somebody else.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. He's a bigger guy too, Hallie. He actually played in the league, but again, we would have to catch lightning in a bottle in order for him to be anything,
But game time and Holly, I know a lot of guys don't like my opinion and how opinionated I am, but I try to be real. And how many times have I said, I like what Dallas has done? I really do. Through the draft, I think that they have some talented players.
Yeah, I agree, Ultra. Camp bodies.
They have some talent. My only thing is this, and I could be wrong. When I look at the grand scheme of things, and I'm gonna take a page out of Mark Holmes' book. I don't know why he forgot this. When a team has a brand new head coach And I know Shotty's been around, but he's never been a head coach. You have brand new coaching staff. You have a shaky offensive line. Shit, not trash. So get your panties out of a bunch, Ultra. They're not trash. You have a shaky offensive line, shaky defensive line. They have far too many questions than the Eagles do, right? When I look at that, me, Drew, is from my analytical mind, it's hard for me to sit and see and look at this team with the schedule and all the question marks and all the distractions. There's a lot of distractions. For me to sit back and say, yeah, this team will win 10 games. That's why I'm saying anywhere between 7 and 9, because I'm looking at the adjustment period Dallas has to make. I think if they don't start off, if Dallas doesn't start off at least 2-2 in the first month, it's going to be a long, long season. And that's going to be very difficult for them to do. So I'm not speaking from a hater's perspective. I'm looking at it from a person that loves football. And when I look at all the teams within our division, because that's what I do, I analyze not just the Eagles, but the Giants, the Redskins, and Dallas. When I look at Dallas, I'm like, man, they have a lot going on for them. And I think they'll benefit from it maybe next year and the year after that.
Again, what have you heard here from me, though? 9-10 wins? I mean, I believe, I don't know for sure, but I believe Sirianni's first year they won 9 wins. So you can.
Can I just say something?
You know, so 9-10 wins is not asking a lot. What's that?
Yeah, because I've said
Dirty Sanchez.
several times that don't be surprised if we only get 1 win this season.
One win.
Because of, I'm referring to what Jimmy Johnson being new.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we do a lot better than that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think, I said I'm hoping.
I know I said I'm not.
We just have no idea how we're going to be doing. We don't, we don't know how everybody's going to gel or anything yet. But
we're excited because we were tired of Mike McCarthy's crap.
I don't expect a Super Bowl win.
Dirty Sanchez.
And that's what I meant.
Super chat.
Shotty could flourish because nobody has seen the offense in the NFL. Again, I know our offense is going to be good.
That's not true. That's not true either, though, Game Time. How long has Shotty been in the league? Shotty's been in the league for a long time. There's tape from back when he was a OC with the Jets. There's tape of Dallas. So that's not true either.
Yeah, but he's a guy that constantly changes.
He's on record,
and he's talked about that.
He's on record, Drew, kind of like what Kellen did last year, where Kellen had never shown that type of offense, but he catered his offense to the weapons he had, a.k.a. a more mobile quarterback and a Saquon Barkley. He had never done that, right? We were all wondering. Remember, I posed the question, and Schottenheimer is already just take my word for it, Drew. If I'm not trolling you, please take my word for it. What they're running in preseason is a lot different than what you've seen, even with the Jets, just because of the talent they have at the wide receiver, including Kevontae Turpin, including obviously Pickens, including Ferguson, including CeeDee Lamb. Again, a lot's going to depend on the offensive line, but what they're running is a lot of motion. And again, Drew, this could,
thanks, Clemente.
This could come back and hurt us because you know what happens when you have a lot of motion. Sometimes you get a lot of penalties. We're going to have to see, right? But believe me when I tell you, he's not running the normal shoddy offense. He's doing a lot of cool things, and they're using Turpin a lot. I mean, he's been clocked as the fastest guy in the NFL. He's small, so if you hit him, you might snap him in half. But he is fast, and that's exciting for Cowboy fans that we may actually see a weapon being used properly because it's been a while.
So he's faster than Cheetah?
And
yes, on the field, like clocked speed. You know how they do that? Yeah, he was the fastest last year. He was anyway. I don't know about.
And the knock on that you just laid out is
hey, hold on a minute. Can I get a word in here?
Yeah, Bobby, get in here, brother.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Leo, you had your time to talk all day on every channel you go on.
Because I'm in demand.
You want to hear from a true Eagles fan? Check this out. So we're all not the same, okay? I've been an Eagles fan since '85. I love the Eagles. I hate the Cowboys. Hey,
you do.
It
I
is
could
what it
I
is.
could vouch.
And you guys feel the same exact way about us. So, you know,
I'm a
I
little
feel
different,
sorry
but
for you
I
guys
hear
right
you.
now. But because Jerry sabotages the season every fucking year. I don't know why he does that. It's crazy to me. I don't know how you guys can put up with him. I'd be going insane right now. But anyway, so I moved out to the West Coast in '01. You
You
know,
and
I
Philly
was in a
500.
bad spot in Delco, hooked on drugs and in a gang and racist. And I was in a bad way. You know what I mean? I wanted to change my life. And I came out here, had appendix surgery. I could have died if it wasn't for modern technology, you know. And then I had a stroke 2 years right after that. Could have died again. So I was fucking happy as hell when the Eagles won their first Super Bowl. This second one is just icing on the cake. I was happy, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and rub it in and ride it high just to promote my own channel and this and that. Hey, if they get another one, great. I don't care. We got one. I'm okay with that. I can go to my grave with that. You know what I mean? I mean,
Bob, I'm
that's
not
a true Eagles fan right there.
Well, Bobby, I got you beat. I've been a fan since '77. I'm not okay with 2. I want more.
Me too.
I want more.
Of course, you guys want more.
I want more. I am greedy. That's why I'm fat. I'm greedy. Okay? But listen, let me say this.
I had so many friends pass away, jumping off bridges, drugs, getting shot right in front of me.
Let
They
me
never
give
saw
everybody
shit.
a little bit of background on Bobby. Bobby was homeless for a while. So again, Bobby's seen it all. So I appreciate your perspective, Bobby, and I really do appreciate the how you support. Again, we are Dallas Cowboys content creators. I think I'm about as fair as a Cowboy fan. I'm not the guy that's gonna snap and just yell and tell you how great my team is and your team suck. That's not me. I'm not telling how somebody to run their channel. There's plenty of Cowboys channels that do that. But I'm not one of them. I like bringing people together. I like having a friendly banter. Of course I want to win. I do, but I'm on record. Honestly, I want to win more just because it would be fun having a YouTube channel and being a champion. I think that would be really cool. Philly 500, that must have been a beautiful thing last year, brother. That must have been beautiful. Streaming, seeing your team get to the pinnacle. After that, I don't need a championship, honestly, guys. I don't. I've seen it. Sorry, Wade, I've seen it. My son, however, only one of my boys actually really cares about sports. I don't push that on them, but he's a Cowboy fan like his daddy. And I feel bad for him because he'd rather go to Great Adventure or he'd rather go hang out with his girlfriend and watch a Cowboys game these days. Why? Because they haven't won shit in 29 years.
If the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, I guarantee it'll break the internet. It would.
Again, or
the
if
internet
they win
would crash
one game, it'll break the internet. That's the problem.
Loyal, do you realize what happened to the internet when we won the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Our first Super Bowl.
Big match, Loyal.
Yeah,
I'm saying with the Cowboy fan base, it would break the internet, literally.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I just want to say to Bobby, I celebrate your coming on the other side of that long journey and the things that you went through. You're a winner already, just by having survived all of that you just said.
That's right.
But I have to say I vehemently disagree with you. I want more. I'm not satisfied with just going to the Super Bowl 3 times in the last 8 years and only winning 2. No, I want 7. I want 10. I want 15. I want them all. I want to get as many as I can.
I'm in reality right now with
I am greedy.
nuclear subs in Russia and earthquakes going on and alien ships coming in. Football, yeah, it's great. But you know what I mean? I'm not gonna make enemies. We're all friends in the long run, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the point. That's the thing. Being on the opposite end and being in disagreement is what makes us friends. I don't want to have a kumbaya moment with y'all. I want to beat y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the other whoever whatever team is in front of us, I want to whoop their ass, and I want to win the Super Bowl. And when we win the Super Bowl, I want to talk shit.
That arrogant. We only won 2, so slow roll a little bit. Like Momo. We're
wait
not
a minute.
The Patriots yet. We're not the Cowboys.
By what authority are you using when you say you can't say that? Why? Who said I can't?
Who say that?
We've won 2 Super Bowls, and that's not good enough.
And so
won 5, 6. Dallas, New England. We're not on that level yet.
But you literally just told us.
Miami or the Raiders. They won 3.
But you literally just told us you're fine with just 2.
I'm
breaking news here.
You're saying you want more. That's
breaking news.
The Ghost Gaming breaking news. Dallas Cowboys have fired Jerry Jones as GM. He can keep his team though. LOL. Sorry, I just had to have a point of levity. As I'm watching John Cena beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes with a crutch. Anyway,
I'm glad you think so, Clemente.
I'm waiting for The Rock to come out.
I'm sorry. It is what it is.
I just want to say to everybody in the chat.
Shelton, what's up, brother? John Heyman, what's up,
humble in the world and in football. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to say to everybody in the chat who is not an Eagles fan, I don't care what y'all think. I hope I do get on y'all nerves. I hope I make y'all sick. I hope I piss y'all off. I hope I'm because of the things that I'm saying is why you're going to have a bad week at work or whatever it is that you do.
That's
I hope you hate me. I want you to. Wow. I really want it. I welcome it.
You sound like
really
Pizzle.
Do. Yeah, I know, right?
That's what Pizzle was. Pizzle came on here. We
guys, make sure you go to his channel.
The next day, he was going off like.
I'm not trying to get clout.
But you know what? That's your team. That's your team. That's your team, Leo. I respect that. You're passionate about your team.
Well, you should be, man. We feel the same damn way on our side. So.
My team and.
At least I do.
You beat the crap out of everybody else too.
I got a question
if y'all
for
won the
Loyal.
Super Bowl, like Loyal, how would you feel if your team won the Super Bowl and the first thing that fly out my mouth is humble yourself? How would you
Ultra
feel?
Cowboy, remove Leo's butt plug and place it in his mouth.
I got a question for Loyal.
He won the college football championship, but I'm just like, okay.
I loved it.
I just got a curious question, Loyal. Does
Game Time, I'm making you money, bro.
Still wrestled Gold Dust?
The check's in the mail. Drew, you're up.
You ever hear arrogance will kill you all? Don't do it.
Listen, Lord
Cowboy. Don't be surprised if Travis Scott don't show up tonight.
Who?
Yeah. But here's the thing, Robert.
Yeah, go ahead.
Robert, here's the thing. I know what you're saying. But like I said earlier on the chat, you wasn't here. I treat football like it's wrestling. I mean, to a certain extent, I love my team, but it's like when we talk trash, it's kind of like wrestlers talk trash to each other. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's all it is. So it's like it's nothing personal. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else or anything like that. Or we're not saying that. It's just talking.
Thanks, Marcus.
And you know something, Game Time? I'm the oldest of 3 boys, right? I'm the oldest child. So
sorry for
you can ask my wife. Getting under people's skin is a skill. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a skill, right?
I'm not
saying so why would you work? Hold on, you work at a place where you supposed to cheer people up, lift their spirits up.
It's a difference,
No, I think get out that field. Just leave. Quit your job.
Momo, it's a difference. We keep our pants on that job. We keep our pants on. So what I'm saying is,
No, you don't. You got to tell your patients take your pants down so you stick a needle in.
Relax and enjoy. You know about that, Momo.
Hey, listen, I'm from Philly, man. I'm from Philly. I'm the oldest of 3 boys.
West Virginia country boy. Leo, stick your head up your ass. Wow.
Yeah, I can
see what I'm saying. Game Time.
Bend over and crack a smile. Hey, that's a good one.
So
come on, man. You don't have to say I'm Mark Holmes. I'm Timu Mark Holmes.
That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
But Game Time,
you didn't say that. I did.
I wanted to say Game Time.
I am Timu Mark Holmes.
One difference between when Nick Sirianni took over the team and they won
9-8, right? Something like that.
Right? But hold on a second. If you look at the team he had, he still had a good offensive line.
Okay.
And his defense, the team
I
that
don't
he
know what they were.
for is better.
You guys hear me?
Than the team
Yep.
that
Yeah, we hear you, Jesse.
Yeah, it's better than the team that Shoddy's inheriting. Because guess what? We were just one player away from going
Right
to the
now,
Super Bowl.
I'm looking at the stats. In the first year as the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni led a team
Thank
to
you.
9-8, wild card playoff berth. Eagles defense, however, did not rank among the league's best, finishing 20th. So they weren't great.
But we broke the record.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to correct whatever. I'm just laying the landscape. They made it to the playoffs. They lost the playoff game, but they had the 20th ranked defense.
How was the offense? Offensive line was solidified. We still had.
It was good. It was good, but I don't know they had the offensive weapons that we had this year one.
LaShawn McCoy had 10,000 yards from 1990 to 2000. I mean,
no, what I'm saying,
thanks, Chris.
But what I'm saying is we were one player away. We got A.J. Brown in the trade in the draft.
But yeah, I know.
What? Super Bowl.
We already have two. I mean, if you can't admit that our wide receiver core, at least right now, before we see it play in any games, just statistically and the talent is very, very, very good, then
I wouldn't say very, very.
I say one thing.
I would.
I say one thing.
I would say that there's potential to be very, very good.
Well, okay, if they do what they've done, they're very, very, very good. If they don't do what they normally do, then yeah.
You guys, when you guys signed,
admitting that, that doesn't mean we're doing.
No, listen. When you guys signed George Pickens, I said y'all won the day. That was a good move. It was notable. Noted.
Thanks,
but the thing is that I've always maintained whenever someone from the Dallas fan base starts talking to me and they start telling me about CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, all this other stuff, and I'm saying, okay, if I'm not on that team. So if I'm a fan of whatever team, you know what I'm saying, and I got to go against that team, I feel a whole lot better about my chances going against that Dallas Cowboys fan, that Dallas Cowboys defense with this offense.
Well, yeah,
I'm fine.
I mean, I get that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that we're going to be a tough out, trying to cover us.
Yeah,
it's just,
I don't
think that's a stretch. That's all we're trying to get at. We're not asking for you to give us. Again, we know how this works, people. Dallas normally, again, I don't know how this offensive line is going to shape up with the left tackle, and we're all holding our breath. Normally, they have good regular seasons. You know where the problem lies. We all know. That's the elephant in the room has the letter P on his hoodie, and that stands for playoffs. That's what it's all about. I don't think, any of us think that we're. I mean, again, because of the offensive line, like you and Drew were saying. That's where we're like, okay, maybe 9 or 10 best case right now, just based on what we're seeing and missing time. But let's face it, even if it was 12 guys, as soon as we get to the playoffs, we're all holding our breath. We're all holding our breath, waiting to see who's going to show up for the Cowboys. So let's not really kid ourselves.
It's whoever's the healthiest, it seems like. You know what I mean?
I mean,
hey, Momo had something to say.
Go ahead, Momo. Go ahead, brother. Momo.
Hate football.
He's muted. You're muted right now, brother.
You sound great.
I heard preseason sucks. I heard preseason sucks.
Good one, Jesse.
There you go.
Hey,
oh shit.
Lord Cowboy.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know, that this SummerSlam you watching, you gonna see Cody turn heel tonight.
I think so too.
Really?
Is The Rock gonna come out?
Yes. No, because the original plan was for Cody to turn heel, and Cody denied it, say he didn't want to turn heel because he said he didn't want to do that at this particular time. And so they asked John to do it. That's why John Cena do it. The original plans was for Cody to turn heel.
Ultra says history says Dak is not concerned about the Eagles. Fine, Ultra, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Wilson Santiago, I gotta.
Chris, what does history say about quarterbacks that have been with the same franchise for more than 10 years or 10 years? How far do they go? They don't
Ask McNabb.
I'll be right back. I can't hear nothing.
Let me get to this comment. Let me get to this comment. I woke up to this. I woke up to this a text from Philly. And this goes to Wilson Santiago in the chat. Chargers called for Micah. They offered picks and Najee Harris. I heard the same thing, and this is per Philly 500. Chargers received Micah Parsons and a 2027 fourth-round pick. Dallas gets a 2026 first, a 2026 second, a 27 first, and a 2027 fifth, and Najee Harris. So that
Micah.
That is the trade. I told Philly I would not do that because Najee Harris does nothing for me. You got to throw in another pick,
Yeah,
but
didn't he blow himself up with fireworks?
Give me a one tick. Give me a one tick.
Yes, he's not going anywhere, but if I were to trade him, I would be looking at the Tennessee Titans or somebody else, even a Tampa Bay, Vita Vea. If you got to trade him, go ahead and have it. Yeah, Vita Vea, even though he's an older guy, he would help you out right now. I don't know if Vita Vea fits in Eberflus's system, but you would think a guy of that stature would fit into anybody's system. But oh my God, we got a Hamid situation. It's not a Hamid sighting because Hamid's not here. It's a Niners all damn day is in the house. Where have you been hiding? At least I could say I've been here taking the shit from all the Eagles. But where have you, Niners, all damn day? My VHS bowl is better than yours. It's been longer since you.
Wait a minute, he's a 49ers fan.
It's been longer since they won a Super Bowl. Again, I get it. You may have more playoff wins than us, but
how's Montana doing, buddy?
Niners all damn day. There's been a sighting, brother. Welcome to the show. I missed you. Is this mean because of your easy schedule? We're going to see you a lot this year. Because that schedule is like a college schedule, brother. You have maybe 3 tough games, and the rest are all walk-ons.
That's
game time. Game time. Playoffs is canceled for the 49ers too. Okay,
so think so?
Yeah, it's canceled for them.
Hey, Leo, the preseason's canceled.
Postseason success. I think it's going to be they're going to have a good regular season and then get waxed in the first round, probably by somebody like the Rams or.
They're still recovering from their Madden curse. CMC.
Leo, the preseason's canceled.
Leo, that was a joke, by the way, when I was showing Madden defensive ratings. That was a joke. That was
but it was also great. It was great material for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I get to say things like,
"That's why
it's so bad right now in Dallas. Fans are looking at Madden ratings to feel better."
Shots
you know what I'm
fired.
saying?
Yeah. Niners all damn day. That's why we're running the NFC this year. Okay. Again, brother, you got to worry about your own division.
Listen, they struggled with they struggled with paying Mr. Irrelevant big money. Okay, like the problem with the 49ers, and this is where their fan base is all screwed up too, and their situational awareness. When the 49ers played against the Philadelphia Eagles that year for the NFC Championship, they marched Mr. Irrelevant in front of a goon squad. That defense was poised to break the record for the most sacks in that year. Okay, so what did you think was going to happen? The problem is that they all fell in love with that Disney story. Oh, Mr. Irrelevant, he's taking the team, blah 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 blah. You saw the dad in the stands raising his hands. Oh, I love him. And then he got smashed. And then what we do? We smashed their backup. And then what did they do? They marched Mr. Irrelevant back out there again, and we smashed his ass again. I don't want to hear that because nobody in that front office I didn't see no heads roll. I didn't see nothing. Sorry about that.
Hey, Leo, it was a version. Hey, Leo, it was a version of Bambi meets Godzilla.
You ready? All right, I'll send you the link. All right, fellas. I gotta jump because I'm getting ready to go live.
Have fun.
And when you're done, if you want, jump on. I got Eugene Monroe on. Okay.
I'll be over there, Leo. Send me the link.
Later, y'all.
See you later, champ.
All right, man.
All right, champ.
Bye, Leo.
Temporary.
What the hell? Oh my
But
God, I don't get these Eagles fans. I really don't get them.
We
They
don't
win the
get you,
Super.
Momo.
Yeah,
Wow,
check
come
out my
on,
turn.
Momo.
Man, 'cause
I
I'm
don't
on
get
Jets.
y'all win a Super Bowl. Y'all think y'all the king of the league. Do
Well,
you
we
know
are.
the teams that
We
was
are,
bad
Mo.
last? Oh, hold on for a second. Teams that was not good this last year, always the team's gonna come back and surprise you and be better or whatever and play harder and play better. So every team y'all gonna play this year is coming with their A game. Ain't gonna be no B game. So y'all gonna lose more games this year. So the delusional is real in Philadelphia. I forget Philadelphia fans are the worst fans in all of sports.
Hey,
We are. No one
don't put
likes
us
us.
all in
We
that
don't care.
category, Momo.
Hey,
No one likes us, and we
Uh-oh.
don't care.
somebody's
nest,
mad.
Yeah, somebody
The
big
ants nest,
mad,
Momo.
Jesse. Somebody big mad. Somebody 55-23 mad, Jesse.
Don't worry. We'll get 56 for Lawrence Taylor.
And by the way, Jesse, please tell your
What happened?
average,
I
below
missed it.
average quarterback he should be out there training, not going to some damn SummerSlam. He should be out there training,
Oh.
trying to throw a
Well,
football
please,
correctly, not throwing interceptions.
please tell your offensive line we're going to step on them like it was like
Boy, what
grass.
Like
happened?
that. And I'm just saying. And I'm
Oh,
not
it's still
big of a
going.
Hall of
Okay.
Famers, but the Hall of Fame has turned into the Hall of Very Good. Ain't no. That's what it is.
Momo,
Yeah, I can agree with
Momo,
that.
Momo, we
Why
in the
isn't
weeds,
Dare
Momo.
Wilson there?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So let me get this right. You got Sterling Sharp,
What's up, Lou?
who
How
didn't
are you,
play
brother?
that long. He's a Hall of Famer.
Sterling Sharp, you going to insult that man?
Sterling
Yeah, I'm not
Sharp
gonna
was
insult him because he
different.
didn't play long enough. He
Sterling
had an
Sharp was
injury
a
that caused him
unicorn.
not to play. I'm not knocking his ability to play. He could. He has potential to break all kinds of records, but he didn't. So he's not. That's
What's up,
y'all got to
Philadelphia?
look
How
at the
are you?
facts. He didn't. He
So,
got hurt early in his career. If that's the
so
case, we can put a
Shannon,
lot of
Shannon
players
was
in
mid
there
too, right?
that wasn't good. Shit. Well,
So
next thing you know, Robert Griffin gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Damn.
You know what's funny, Momo? You'd have like 10 players in the Hall of Fame, and that's it.
Yep.
Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, y'all don't
Who the
know
hell
about
was
me.
that, Chris?
I'm realistic. I
David Lee
don't think
Roth.
Darrell Green is a Hall of Famer. I'm a Washington fan. Darrell Green got beat so many times, and he used his speed. He was not that great in coverage, people. What Darrell Green was
No,
good
come
at is
on, man.
no.
Well, you were all up
Ask the
his
fan
ass
base.
the other
Ask the
week.
real
That's why
fan
he was
base
in the
of
Pro
Washington, the
Bowl.
Washington team.
Here go.
So how
Here
many
go.
times he
Here
got
comes the
beat
Momo knees.
players had beat Darrell Green on coverage. He was horrible covering wide receivers.
Hey, Momo. Can we
Hold on.
say that Dion was a good corner? Did Dion ever get beat?
Yep.
Dion was better than Darrell Green, which on his
I'm just saying it happens to every corner, dude.
but he
Is
got
this
beat
the
all the
final
time.
match?
Look at the history.
yeah.
Will? Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
when he was on Mark Holmes, Eugene was on there, and he said he knew Darrell Green. He's like, "Oh yeah, he's great. He's awesome."
I
And
didn't
now
say I ain't never say Darrell Green was great. You hear that come out of my mouth?
when Eugene was on the show, and
No,
he was,
I didn't. I think you're gonna
I
have.
was
I
right
think
I
you're
don't
taking
know.
a
I happen to
flashback
like
now. I
Darrell
never
Green. I
said
thought he was a
that.
great player. That's just my opinion, though.
he's a Hall of Famer in my eyes.
How's he a Hall of Famer? Tell me. Look at his stats. He got beat a lot.
Let me ask you something, Momo.
For
Before
his,
everybody,
go ahead. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
let me ask you something, Momo. Why would you be anti Darrell Green? I mean,
I'm not anti Darrell Green. What I love about Darrell Green because he was a great punt returner.
I'm just saying. I would just say, just if like somebody's gonna compliment Darrell Green, let him compliment Darrell Green. I agree with Momo in this sense. I never feared going against Darrell Green.
Of course not.
You know what I mean? He was a littler guy. He was a guy who would be flashy, but he was a little guy. He could throw. I mean, Irvin never had a problem with Darrell Green. I mean, Darrell Green was a beast. I don't know who said it in the special teams game, and if he got the ball in his hand, he was nasty. I love Darrell Green, but let's be honest, I'm with Momo. I just don't. I wouldn't go out of my way to be mean to Darrell Green because I think he is
He's a good man.
Yeah, I think
he's
he's a really good player, but I don't know that.
I think
I kind of agree with Momo here. Am I on an island? I actually agree with him.
I just like Daryl Green growing up.
I like him, but
I'm telling you, Washington fans back in those days hated. Nobody feared Daryl Green because Daryl Green had that one move, like one thing he did on a Monday Night Football game when he missed the tackle and he chased Tony Dorsett down.
All right, so Momo, Jim Brown was only how many years in the NFL?
I never saw Jim Brown.
Jim Brown broke records and it broke many records. Jim Brown quit football because he said he knew that football was going to end his career. He had a movie career going on, and he was fired by leaving.
Game time. Don't take what he says for granted. This is the guy that says Tom Brady and
I'm not disagreeing with him to agree with him. I'm saying as a Cowboy, I never feared Darryl Green. But
nobody feared Darryl Green
because we had Irvin.
But yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly.
I'm actually, Chris. I have seen Darryl Green get beat by a lot of top players in the league.
Now let me ask
but Darryl Green
this.
It was catch-up speed.
Let me ask
he'll get
Momo
beat.
This.
He'll get beat and he'll catch up to you and cover you or knock the ball down.
I give him that.
But initially he got beat up the line of scrimmage.
Momo, let me ask you this and be honest about it. Do you think Darren Woodson should have made the Hall of Fame prior to Eric Allen?
Yes, I do. Eric Allen, I don't think he was. I think he was
like
okay.
Eric Allen. Don't get me wrong. He was a great Eagle. I lived through Eric Allen. I know he was good. But
was he?
Darren
I would
Woodson
say, was he a better
all-time
Raider?
Tackling record for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, does Eric Allen? Would you say Eric Allen wasn't he played for Raiders? I thought he was a better Raider than the Eagles.
Yeah. After the Eagles, he went to the Raiders. I loved Eric Allen, but Darren Woodson was the heartbeat of that Super Bowl defense.
He was.
I don't know why they don't. It's something's going on with these voters in the Hall of Fame.
I don't want to say because it sounds like we're just bitching, and I'm sure I'll hear it. But there's been a lot of slander regarding the Hall of Fame and Dallas Cowboys inductees. Just for this, Momo, everybody talks about how great the 90s offensive line and Aikman wasn't that great because of the great offensive line, and Emmett wasn't that great because of the great offensive line. Do you know how many Hall of Famers are on that offensive line?
I think most of them.
One.
Really?
Only one. Larry Allen is the only Hall of Famer on that line.
Yeah, Terrence Parsons was saying Jalen was as good as Troy Aikman. That's crazy.
Again, he's a guest.
Who knows what happened?
I wasn't gonna.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy I wasn't here that day because I would have challenged him.
I know.
And me and him would have went back and forth because you nothing but a fanboy. He was worse than me, and that's saying a lot.
Well,
he was worse than me, and his somewhere he was saying because the things he was saying sound like a fan and protecting his brother. So you have no place to talk when you go on the stream and talk about how great
he was a guest, and he was nice enough to come on my channel.
Quite frank with you, I guess could get real too.
We went back
if you don't know the truth about Aikman and how much they feel the Cowboys, you don't know. You young and dumb,
a lot of people
so you don't know.
Momo. He's not alone in that thinking. A lot of people think. Just ask Mark Holmes. Mark will tell you he doesn't have much respect for Aikman as far as his stats, but there lies the problem. It was a different game back then. Exactly. Please tell people that it wasn't about stats.
It was not about stats.
It was about running the football and stopping the run.
It was a more physical game back then.
Exactly. Yes. It was more physical.
Just look at the beating that quarterbacks were allowed to take. And, Momo, for this matter, what they allowed defensive backs back in the day to do
they
they would mug the receiver. Exactly.
Okay, can I say
that alone would have made him a 300-yard passer a game, not counting that they didn't have to. But anyway, only one guy on that line was in the Hall of Fame, Larry Allen. That's it.
So,
yeah, you look at Marino, he never had a running game or defense. That's why he had
here's the problem with the NFL. I'm going to tell you, and this is my own opinion. The NFL started doing these crazy stats because they were trying to be like Major League Baseball. Stats is not the NFL forte. That's baseball.
Yeah.
In the NFL, it was never about the stats. It was about the running game and the power and running. The greatest running backs in the history of the game was running backs. The quarterbacks, you throw the ball a little bit, and they changed with L Coryell, with I guess from
managing game.
yeah, and the pass game came in. But the bottom line, Aikman didn't need to throw the ball. You get the ball to the running back, you run right, you run left. Run in and like that.
That's
So
not
at the end of
fair,
the day,
though.
if you
That
don't
team was
know, you
100%
shouldn't
great,
speak
like the
on something you
Niners
don't know
back
about.
then, man.
Well,
I mean,
Momo, how long did
Happy
Riggins
birthday,
take
those
to get
teams.
Excuse me?
Riggins,
Sorry,
how long did it take him to get Hall of Fame?
I love wheat. Come to
Oh,
Vegas,
Riggins,
brother.
They did live and
John
die
Riggins
on the run.
had his point. But to be honest with you, if I look at things in perspective. I'm a diehard fan. But if that I forgot the guy's name, don't slip in that Super Bowl, and that Super Bowl, the Riggins don't score that touchdown to win that game.
Wow.
Emmett doesn't have the most yards for no reason. They did run him a lot.
They ran him like a damn dog.
Right. They live and die on the run. I mean, not taken away from anyone else on the team, but that's smart. I mean, just
Well,
like the
Bobby,
I'll be
Eagles
right
did
back,
that.
boys.
Bobby, they did that to my man Joe Morris. My little Joe did the same thing.
Doing the exact same thing.
All the Eagles did was steal the Cowboys flavor from the 90s, and it worked.
I would
at least for a minute, Bobby. At least for a minute.
It was a Dallas Cowboys flavor. That's how the teams ran. You can either do it or you don't.
Oh shucks. Here we go.
Well, history repeats itself. You know that.
Question. Just out of curiosity. If we were to have a time machine and we brought the 90s Cowboys, the ones that won the Super Bowl, here, and they played the Eagles, but they did it with the rules that were back in the 90s, who's going to win?
Cowboys.
Yeah,
well, it depends on how much cocaine you gave them.
Well, bring my 80s, bring my 80s Giants on here. We'll talk.
Cowboys because of the style of play, but if you switch it around, Holly, and say you have them come here,
that's not what we're not switching.
But I mean, but then if you vice versa,
hold on a second, Momo, because if she can give a scenario, so can I. If you bring them in today's world of football and play, do they still win? I don't think so. I think the Eagles win that.
Yeah, I was going to say vice versa after everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
the
Santa Clara.
penalties are different. The penalties are different nowadays.
Niners all damn day.
Will be different if they keep the rules.
Flag happy.
If everybody can keep the same, keep the 80s and 90s rules, because the NFL has destroyed football as we know it.
Hey,
they
guys,
have destroyed football.
Just to let everybody
Why
know.
do you watch? Why do you even watch?
Why you even
You
comment on
guys
what
hear
I'm
me,
saying
or
then?
Nobody can hear me.
Let Brian talk.
Yeah, just to let everybody know that Niners all damn day. The Super Bowl's in Santa Clara. So if Dallas should get to the Super Bowl, I have a place for us to stay, guys. I have a place. Don't you? Oh, yeah.
Cody, Brian, Cody.
I'm watching it, but I'm a little bit behind you guys. Right now, I'm at where the ring is falling apart. But anyway.
Oh, God.
My wife's aunt lives right near there. So
yeah, I'm going down there game time. Either way, whoever's going.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's happening?
Don't say nothing.
I'm not saying nothing.
Right.
You guys make me hungry.
Momo, keep your pants up.
So who's won so far?
I wonder if the Rock comes out.
I see it.
I'm calling the Rock's going to come out. I called that.
The Rock ain't coming nowhere.
Oh, yeah, he's
Rock.
Undertaker will come out.
Oh.
The Undertaker.
It's only eight hours away drive for me game time. I'm going down the tailgate.
Oh, there you go. Well, if Dallas is there, I'll be
nice.
There.
Beautiful dreamer, beautiful dreamer.
It's over.
I don't know if anybody heard my question, but Loyal, does Cody Rhodes' brother Goldust still, the one that does Goldust, does he still wrestle? I haven't got to watch.
He's wrestling. He's in AEW. AEW.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's a hot mess. He's a hot mess.
Hot mess.
What do you mean by that?
He breathed too much of the Goldust.
Exactly. He's old.
Is he all over the place? Is he out of shape or what?
Yeah, he's got more sags than Roseanne Barr.
Cody Rhodes' sister was a cheerleader for the Dallas Cowboys, right? Did you know that, Holly?
My condolences.
Who?
What, Jesse?
Who?
Oh, Jesse.
Was it one of the male? It was one of the males.
No.
Who are you talking about?
Female.
So are you guys ready for week 1 or what? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Remember
yeah.
when Kane caught remember when Kane caught
oh shit.
what's his face on fire?
Anybody in any
Or electrocuted him. That's what it was.
Yep. Oh God.
That was funny.
I remember Hell in a Cell, Undertaker, and Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, game time. I got a question for you.
What's up, brother?
Have you been scouting next year's rookies coming out of the
Not really.
draft yet?
Not yet.
I have.
No. Have you?
Damn, let them play already.
Nah, that's good. I like it. What do you got?
I'm just looking around. You know, I'm not digging this Penn State quarterback.
No, you
that
don't like him?
everybody's high on.
Really?
I like Drew
Yeah,
Aller.
remember the last Penn State quarterback that came out? He was a bust. I think he's going to be.
Oh, you mean the little guy? Oh, what's his name? He dated somebody I knew. What's his name? The last Penn, like a couple years ago, right? 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but
I
he
can't
came
think of
out
his
and
name.
he was
Hey, Royal.
It's
the
over.
fans has turned. They're not cheering on
it's
Cody
not
anymore
over.
now.
Yeah.
Cody's winning this. Phillies won 2-0.
Yeah, because
Nice.
he gonna turn outroar heel. He's showing signs of it.
The Phillies should be getting their closer back off of suspension soon, hopefully.
I like that. Yo, I like Mr. Tarantula though, Brian.
What's that?
Mr. Tarantula, I love how he pitched that game.
Oh yeah. That was cool.
Oh my God, on Vicious 98, 99. Like,
I watched the Nets just giving away all their players.
Did he
They trade
pitch
all their
tonight?
players.
Do you know?
I don't think he pitched tonight. I wasn't even. Why,
They were up 2-0. He should have got the closer.
What that pitcher tested for steroids?
Who's that?
Hey! Stop hating! Stop hating!
Hackenberg, Fly Parks. I'm thinking of the other guy, but Hackenberg too. Yeah, I'm thinking of the other guy out of Penn State. Who else am I thinking of? Fly Parks. I'll find it. Now I'm annoyed.
Hackenberg.
I'm thinking of McSorley. Trace McSorley.
Yeah.
He stunk too.
He was Hackenberg.
Well, he was a bust.
Weed, you coming to Vegas with us or what?
It seems like only defensive guys from Penn State do good.
Wow. I'll tell you one thing. John Cena looks like he's in shape tonight.
Yeah, that's what steroids do.
No, but I know. Okay, Mr. Negative. They're all on it. How's that? You think Rock
I know.
looks the Rock looks the way he does because
That's
he's not on it?
Rollins.
Yeah.
That's Rollins on it too.
I don't know if it's steroids. It's a human growth hormone is what it is.
So did The Rock come out?
No.
No, Rock ain't coming out. The Rock's doing that new movie, promoting that new movie.
That looks good, by the way.
Other movies.
Momo, that looks pretty good.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze the juice.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody, and the fan, if Rock come out right now, he'll get booed out the building.
Jesse licks the dirty tarantula with the blue oyster.
Yeah, he hijacked WrestleMania.
He with the blue oyster. You keep doing that, buddy. Was that dirty? Was that dirty?
That's Ultra. That's Ultra
Ultra?
Cowboy.
Yeah, what are
And then another reason, Robert, reason the Rock is never going to come back no time soon is because the explanation he did, and he went around the rounds and told that big ass lie. That's why he come back. No, the fans are done with the Rock. Period.
Let me ask
you. Here's another reason to take the over on that Eagles game because of the Micah controversy. It's going to be high scoring.
I think it'll be high scoring too, Bobby. I do think that, and that means it'll be a 13-10 or whatever, a 20 to 10.
Or a 6-3 game.
Yeah, right. But I would think it would. I would think it would be a high score.
You remember last year the Brazil game? It was like 35 to 38.
What? That was Brazil. That's neutral ground. Rob, that was a neutral ground. That was
so
Brazil.
What are you saying, Jesse? Go out. So who's winning and what's the score?
I don't care who wins. I'm sitting back there with the popcorn.
Okay.
Oh wow,
It
well,
was nice
Jesse, but
scoring
you
some
do
late.
know we about to put a 50 burger on y'all. So
Yeah.
Okay, this is not Madden, buddy. So I'll push you to the side. Watch this. Like Joker
Do I
did.
hear any bets going on there?
Did anyone watch the
Jesse's
Hall
scared.
the Hall
Jesse's
of
scared.
Fame game?
I
I
ain't
was
bet
gonna
nobody.
ask.
I'm not.
D, I fell asleep. I was so tired that day. I was gonna stream it, and then I was gonna join Mark, and then I just never.
Watch the
ended up
Rodney
falling
Gags
asleep.
to make a couple good blocks to make a good catch. That's about it.
Again, everybody's saying how like Trey Lance is the next big thing. Again, everybody.
Yo, did anybody? How did anybody
Calm
think about
down.
that? The what you call it system? That the system with the for the
With
for the
the
King
first
game.
downs and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get to see
Cena
that.
will
Was
retain,
there?
says Ghostface.
Game time, Trey
Let's go
Lance
do the
will
Cody
never
cutter.
see a snap.
Go face.
No, I
Well,
didn't
that's
see.
fine.
I didn't really see the whole game. I watched 30
I'm
seconds.
happy
Did Trey
for
Lance
him.
look better?
I'm
He
happy
didn't look
for
the
him,
same.
but if he's going to succeed at all, and what I mean by succeed is it be a competent backup, it'll be under Jim Harbaugh, because Jim Harbaugh is the ultimate reclamation coach. He has played
Oh,
the
Yeah, you're right.
position. So, ooh, look
But
at this.
unfortunately, he'll never see a
Wow.
snap.
This is a really good match. Wow.
Because Herbert's
So,
tough. He plays through broken
He does.
fingers.
I like Herbert. Everybody gives him a hard because he hasn't won a lot of playoff games. Unfortunately, that's what your
That was weak.
what? It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't say nothing.
That's
I'm not
what you're
saying
judged
anything.
on is
It's not over.
postseason.
It's not over.
Well, Loyal says it's over.
Mm.
It's not over.
Damn, I wish we'd had a Tomcast
In
with
my
this.
soul, every.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, it is.
Oh God!
That's the right thing.
Right into the
I
sunset.
know, but
guess.
the way they Triple H was talking, like, oh, this is you think last night was good. This is going to be even better.
I thought last night was better.
That was a good
Yeah,
match.
this night tonight sucked.
No, I
that's
think the
Seth
best
Rollins
match of the night it was that tag team match, and everybody was jumping through tables.
Yeah,
Crash
I'll have to
out.
go back and watch that because I was kind of in the middle of getting
That was the
reamed
best
by
match. This one,
an
That
Eagles
CM
fan.
Punk, that CM Punk, that CM Punk match and Seth Rollins. I'm like, really?
Is that how the Giants are going to come out,
I was
Jesse?
Team Mark Holmes.
When we play, when the Eagles and the Cowboys play, is that how they're going to come out? They're going to come out curb stomping everybody
Yep.
after we beat the crap out of each other. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Solo Sikoa, yeah, Ghostface. I agree.
We know we,
Fatu
bro.
versus
We know
Solo.
we.
Yep.
Hey, what are you guys thoughts about that supposed alien or comet coming our way 150,000 miles an hour?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let me show you, Bob. Let me show you.
I may start another channel and just discuss stuff like
That's
that.
just somebody trying to make a story, man.
I see y'all later. I'm about to
All right, Momo. I'll talk to you.
All right,
again.
take
My
care,
wife
brother.
took me some.
Make sure you join in on Wednesday. I'll try and bring. I didn't know that you already had your services, so
I had the service.
I was
and
leaving you alone
it
for a
went
couple
well.
weeks.
Yeah.
I have to go back up there, but I'll be home.
Yeah.
I had to go up there.
Well, I got Philly 500 and Bad Dog Sports on Wednesday for this.
Oh, that'd be a heavyweight fight.
For
It's gonna
this
be a nice.
little old Mark Holmes wannabe channel. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yep.
So hold on.
You're doing real good.
I
Philly
know, but-
500 is coming.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. I like Philly.
Yeah. me
And
too.
Ultra's gonna be
Yeah.
the Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ultra.
Ultra's coming out of retirement.
Yeah, well, Ultra's back from his vacation.
You got Dank DeMoss in this corner, ain't
It'll
you?
be Crystal.
Ultra.
Hell yeah.
We'll do-
Enforcer.
Chris
The
kind of got
enforcer.
screwed over last week, so we'll give him a little more time. So, but
All right,
you
then.
can join in
Later.
the Zoom call. You can join in.
Yeah, I'm
later.
looking forward to that show.
See you, Momo.
Mhm.
Wouldn't
Bye,
that
Mo.
be some stuff for
Oh,
Cody
Mama.
hitting with the belt?
Hey, game time. I did get your. I did get the hoodie. Thanks.
Oh, okay, good.
Watch,
Thanks,
Cody's
brother.
gonna hit him with the belt. Watch.
Oh yeah, I got Hallie. There's only a few mugs left, people. Once they're gone, they're gone. Thanks, Hallie. It'll go out tomorrow. There's only like maybe
Watch him hit him with the belt.
3 or 4 left after that. So if you want one of these lovely Game Time Ryan coffee mugs,
I ordered me one.
yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll probably buy one. Take it to the range.
Well, they're going again. I'm trying to blow through some of the stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Ultra Clemente, imagine creating a tush-push play to justify your $51 million a quarterback. I'm trying to wake Drew up.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lonnie Anderson. If y'all didn't know.
Yeah, no
Yeah, that
doubt,
was
man.
sad.
I'm sorry. I was caught in the match, man. It was a good match, but it ended anticlimactic, you know?
Yeah, I was expecting more. I want to see. It'd be funny if Cody hit him with the belt or something. That would be.
It was like last year. It's like last year. It was and to come after too.
Or just
You know what? The tush push.
do the crossroads.
They gave it back this year to us, so
I want to see The Rock come out and.
This will probably be the last year to push.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think so.
I mean, if we can pull it off one more year and then
That's
they
what
ban
people
it,
want. Give them what they want.
it is what it is.
I agree.
Stop
But,
it.
People don't like they're mad because they can't do it as well as we can.
Well, Milana loves it. It's like, what the fuck? It's just like rugby. What the hell?
I don't like it, but just because I don't just think it's it has nothing to do with being successful. I just think, okay, so it could go a lot of ways. I'm surprised no other team it came up with other things.
Yeah, I thought they were going to vote against it for sure.
Oh,
They
he's
were.
out there, Loyal?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, you scared me. For
Oh God, I was going to say, I told you.
I want to see if Cody goes back in there, hits with the belt or something. That would be fun.
I want to see The Rock at all, man.
I would love to see Steve
I
Austin
love The Rock.
come
so
back
I
and
would, yeah.
Well, Howie,
Yeah,
you saw what he did last. You seen what he did last year on that 4-track and ran it.
Well, since this is a wrestling channel, what did you? I was very disappointed, and so was Goldberg in his final match.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
Goldberg was very, very critical of what they did to him. Why bother bringing him back if you weren't going to give him a proper send off?
It was terrible.
Oh, Brian, they didn't learn from the Undertaker. When he fought the Undertaker, he didn't learn that way that time.
It's ridiculous. The guy, I know there were some rough waters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Oh, no. I'm going to let you watch it.
Oh, Lord. No.
well, I'll tell you what. I think Mick Foley and Undertaker's cage match is never gonna be.
I saw that, Haley.
Never
I saw
gonna
that.
be.
I saw that when I was in the army. In the back, the guys, we all went, "Oh shit, he's dead."
Who is it?
Mick
watching the game?
Foley got thrown off the cage by
That's
Undertaker,
what he
and
said.
he really broke his shoulder.
We was like 12 of us, like that. We're sitting in the
Holy
barracks going,
shit,
"Oh
Brock
my God, he's
Lesnar."
dead."
Is it going to F5 him?
Is this
It's
on
the beast.
Netflix or Peacock?
Loyal, what's going to happen with Paul
He's going to
Heyman?
get F5.
Who do we lose?
He's running.
Oh.
Paul Heyman's heading for the hills.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta get my daughter in the tub.
Okay.
All right, Hallie.
All righty.
Here too. It's dinner time.
Bye. See y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Good night.
Later, Gator.
I gotta jump off too. It's dinner time.
All right, man. Thank
Alrighty.
you. I'm going to
Feed
text
the
you
beast.
something, so it's between me
Later.
and you. All right.
I'm
And
still
then number
here.
5. I'm still here.
Something's going to happen. I don't know what, though. But
I
They
thought
better
you
do
said it
something
was
for that
over,
mess from last
Loyal.
year. Was it
Loyal.
over?
yeah.
It's not over yet, is it, Loyal?
No, it's still going on. Brock's there, but I thought he was banned from WWE because all that stuff that went down.
Yeah, but he was hurt too. He had a stomach. He had some kind of stomach problem.
He thought he was.
But no, there
involved
was
in
a
that
scandal
girl
with
and
Vince
all that,
McMahon,
yeah.
and there
Oh
was
yeah.
about the chick that said that
Oh yeah, the accusations. But he did have a stomach problem that he had surgery with the emergency surgery. He was really messed up.
I sent you something, Loyal. Just look at that.
Okay.
My wife wants to get one. So, but that's the only one I could find on Amazon. Will that work?
Let me look at it.
All right.
So game time. You're a
Yeah.
little. You're a little close to the.
Yeah,
knee on-
that's the good one right there.
All right.
Uh-oh, F5.
Is this?
Oh,
Do you think this is for
F5
real? He wants
incoming.
to be traded, or do you think it's just a?
No,
front.
he's not going anywhere, Bobby. I mean, it'll get done. Dallas will do what they always do, and
I'm telling you, they're gonna
And
drop that
overpay.
at Banner Night.
now, Loyal,
Yeah.
why is he going after Cena? What's the?
I don't know. That makes no sense.
I'm glad he's back because they needed somebody like him. They really needed somebody like him.
Unless only thing I can think of is they's got to have Cena. This is his last year. They got to have one more match or something. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's possible.
That's probably why they did that.
It's possible.
Did Cena keep the belt?
No, Cena lost the belt. Cody beat him.
What?
Dak farts game-winning picks for the other team. Not really, Philly D. He hasn't done that many of them, but you know, I mean, I know you're trolling. Dak really, the Dak early on in his career was a big-time comeback quarterback. Again, he's 2-5 in the playoffs. I get it. 18 TDs. I think that
Game
Rush
time,
would
I'm
have
picking
more than
him up in my fantasy as my backup quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak him in there.
Again, I think we all know if he stays healthy, he's going to have a big time year.
Yep.
I don't know what that means for the playoffs, Bobby. I'm not going to go on that hill. What's up, Scotty Too Hottie? Figure Cowboys fans watch Fate Wrestling, and you wonder why we laugh at you. All right, with a name
please.
like Scotty
I
Too
watch
Hottie.
it too.
Come on,
Scotty,
brother.
not a hottie.
Come on, brother.
And his name's Scotty Too Hottie.
Yeah, I know. Come on,
yeah,
man.
he's hottie, all right. He's probably 500
I never
pounds.
said it was real. I just say it's entertaining.
Dak is the best garbage time QB in history. Yeah. Nice, Scotty. You come in here.
Better than soccer.
You come in
hockey and all
slinging
that.
arrows, Scotty Too Hottie. Come on, brother. Lighten up.
Can't stand
Dak
sports
now
like
is
his
career
fan
in
is
garbage
soccer,
time
hockey, and
quarterback.
golf.
All right, Lord Vaughn. He only does stuff.
Okay.
So I
Scotty's
guess
about
every
5
time
foot
he
tall
plays
and
the Eagles,
500
it's
pounds.
garbage time. Philly is giving Dak what the key to the city. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, Loyal. Who was the guy you wanted the Viper to fight last year? And you still thought he was going to come in. I forget his name. Yeah. You're talking. He was going to him. I kept saying, nah, he's going to fight this guy. And then what's his name came in there? You know what I'm talking about? He's Russian. Yusuf or what's his name?
Rusev.
Yeah.
They treat him like garbage, man. They fighting this dummy. I mean, I saw that match. I'm like, really? This is where you're gonna use this guy? This guy could be awesome.
Yeah. Game time. You going to week 1?
No. If today's encounter with Leo is any idea, nah, I'm not going.
Yeah, I don't blame.
I don't have any time for that. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry, man. I
don't blame you.
Again, it's not worth
so
it
much
for me.
So much for that practice. I wanted to go with you guys for that practice.
Yeah, I asked Mark. He can't go. So.
Hey, didn't you say Warlow was your stepson? Is he still on here? I don't know if he's here or not.
Since we screw up in the playoffs, we shouldn't pay anymore. What's up, D Shift? How are you, brother? Scotty Too Hottie sounds like a blue oyster stripper. Yeah, I think I gave her a Finsky. Anybody know what the Finsky is?
Yeah, if this anything,
I slipped her a Finsky. Game time wouldn't go along.
I got beat up by my own people back.
Bruce, I've been to many games there, brother. Again.
That's what happened when
many
Lita
games there.
Sneak Sig got together or something like that. Had a kid.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I just had to say
You know
something
your
like that.
problem
Sounds
is
like
tonight.
that.
Ryan, that quit on you guys last season.
It's not my
just
fault.
to protect the regular season record against the
It was
Eagles. He
oops.
got now, Lord. You know and I know that's not true. What are you laughing
Game
at, Scotty
timer.
Too Hottie? What are you laughing at?
Yeah,
so
what's up,
funny?
Brian Christopher? If it's you.
Yeah.
Game time. They're brutal back there. I was at an Eagles game, and
I
I
have family who are Eagles, and I have a tailgate, one of the bigger tailgates. I could
So
easily
do
go.
I. Game time.
I can
Ugh.
easily go. It has nothing to do with that. I'm not spending fucking $600-$700 for a nosebleed seat when I can watch it on my 75-inch TV. I may go if they want to hang out. I'll go, but I don't have any plans to go.
yeah, game
I
time.
didn't go in
was,
Philly gear. I wore this back in the day, my man. This is weathered, man. I wore this jersey. It's kind of yellow if you really look at it. I wore it at the vet when Emmett ran for over 200 yards on your ass, Lord Devon.
Shit, Bobby, I got people that have ripped out the seats in the vet and they're hanging in their man caves.
Yeah, I got arrested in the vet, but anyway,
Yeah, you were at the jail.
You went in the tank, huh? You went to the little jail, huh?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
outside.
okay. I love weed. So said Ward.
Taking a whippet balloon, you know.
Warlow wife, her mom married to. Oh, there you go. I love weed. You going to Vegas? You didn't answer the question. Weed, you're a gambler. Come hang out with us in Vegas.
Yeah, you should tell him, Weed. You should tell Warlow to go fight Braun Breaker. That'd be a good match.
Yes, I did, Bruce. I absolutely.
That'd be a real good match.
I absolutely did, brother. I wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah.
Loyal, have you seen LFG?
I watched it one time.
Last game, the last Cowboy game I was at was the Jason Witten game where he.
Now there's this chick I really like
a helmet.
In NXT, freaking Lash Legend. That's a big chick, man.
Yeah.
That's a big chick, man. I was like, she used to
outta
play.
here,
I think she played in WNBA.
Watch for the big girls. Look up for the big girls.
Yeah,
Her, did you see a Nia Jax attack her?
Running your mouth.
Oh yeah,
You whip you real bad down the pit and you go. Yeah, she whip you down in that pit, I tell you.
You'll be into the black hole.
We are being sucked in. Oh no! Oh
no! Not the suck. It's gone from blow to suck.
I think it went from suck to blow. I think.
Yeah, that me too.
He said, "I love you, long time."
I'm 53, Scotty. I remember I was in my 20s, brother. I was in my 20s. What are you talking about? I was 21 when they won in '92. Perfect.
You're how old?
25. I remember that.
21. I'm 53.
21?
I'll be 54 next month. This month.
I was like 12 when they won.
I was 21. I was
11.
I know I look good now. I was 20. I was born in 71. I was 21 years old. I was in Dallas. I went with you guys know Jody McDonald? Anybody know Jody McDonald in here?
Jody Mac?
Yes. I went on it was Major League Vacations back in the day. Me, my brother, and a bunch of Eagles fans. We had a great time. And Jody. Back then, Jody was a Cowboy and a Jet fan. We went to a game, and this was a game that Jim McMahon was quarterbacking the Birds in Texas Stadium. Jim McMahon,
I know.
Randall had gotten hurt. 30 Sanchez, Nick Sirianni, and Jalen Hurts made a movie, Two Guys in One Cup.
Oh,
God. But I was at that game. It was actually close up until halftime. That was in 92, I believe. 92. It was probably November of 92, right before Thanksgiving, something like that. It was a good time, man. But Jody Mack, appreciate it. He was a Cowboy fan.
Why don't they let them wear the black visors anymore? They were cool.
Yeah, I know. The NFL has become a fucking ridiculous league, man.
You can't do that.
Like, you know who gets fined a lot is CeeDee Lamb with his socks. If his socks are an inch too low, or it's just like, what are we doing?
That's too nitpicky. I mean, come on.
They're doing.
What do you expect they're going to happen when you're running?
They're doing with the sneakers too.
Yeah, the tucked in jerseys and all
Randall
that.
Cunningham was a beast. I've seen multiple games
Randall Cunningham.
I saw him.
Randall, somebody put it in the chat, like an Eagle fan. Maybe Bobby knows. I want to say, because my uncle, if anybody remembers this name, my uncle roomed with Michael Haddix at the time. So I had an in, but I was a Cowboy fan. I mean, do you remember the name Michael Haddix?
I do, but
he was a running back for the Birds. It was a high pick that
sounds familiar.
Never lived up to him. My uncle lived with Michael Haddix's mother or something. He was renting a room in the house where Michael Haddix owned the condo or something to that effect. We used to go over and watch Bobby. We used to go over and watch the Tyson pay-per-view when he knocked out who was it? Michael Spinks. I was there that night, and Michael Haddix was there. But I remember it was around that era. I went to a Dallas Eagles game where Randall fake spiked it and rubbed it in and threw a touchdown to a running back. I don't think it was Haddix, but who was it in the chat? You old Eagle fans. He faked it. Maybe it was Keith Byers. I don't think it was. Anthony
Keith Byers
Toney?
could throw the ball.
Maybe
That's
Anthony
crazy.
Toney. Was it Anthony Toney?
Could have been.
Did you already talk about Jerry Jones and Des Bryant? I did not, Comic Econ. Philly D. Like, am I right, brother? Was it Anthony Toney? And Philly D. What Cowboy content creator can recall those names? I'll wait. All right? So keep shit talking me and telling me I'm Mark Holmes wannabe. All right?
Right.
What year was that game time?
That was, that was before 92. That was before 92. Yeah.
Before 92?
Yeah, I was
late
young.
80s, late 80s.
I know they had Ricky Waters at one time. I know that.
It wasn't Ricky.
Oh, Ricky
It was
Waters.
before
No, it
that.
wasn't.
Trying to go way.
Yeah.
It might have been Tony.
I think it was Anthony Toney. And
I think you're right.
I think it might have been Anthony Toney. And I remember because you had Keith Jackson on the team. It was just Randall was the man. I felt bad for Randall, Bobby, because his coach is what really led him astray. He never really got good coaching until he got to the Vikings. And he should have been in a Super Bowl.
He was a running fool.
That field goal.
Yeah, Philly did.
Yeah, that fluke win against the Falcons. That was.
Randall,
both kickers' last name in that
Randall
was Anderson.
Finally, hey, Game Time, enjoy your channel, boy. Don't listen to it. Joe, it bothered me, brother. It did. But you think it was Tortyville? You think it was Keith Byers? It could have been. But the fact that
Keith Byers,
recall
it was
Anthony
Keith
Toney,
Byers.
that's got to be a little bit of.
I think it was Keith Byers, dude.
Yeah, it might have been, but I did say it could have been Byers.
So it was to the fullback. All right.
Speaking of boxing, what's your favorite match of all time? Mine is Hagler Hearns.
Hagler Hearns was great. I liked Leonard and Hearns. Those. I was always a Sugar Ray fan. I know I told the story. It was Byers. Okay, Philly D. I did say Byers first, but I don't know why I thought it was somebody else. But yeah, I was at that game. So again, I've been at a lot of. That place was deafening. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, I love Sugar Ray Leonard. I used to work at Trump Plaza for a couple of years. I was lifeguarding up at their pool on the 7th floor, and I'm sitting there. I had my head down. People would come in, and you'd sign. You would take their room key, and you would you give them like towels or whatever they wanted. You know, it was an indoor pool. So I'm sitting there. I look up, and it's Sugar Ray Leonard standing right in front of me. Him and another guy.
Wow.
And that was the point, Bobby, where I had gotten the word that he was going to have a Roberto Duran rematch. Remember? After the No Mas.
Oh, yeah. No Mas.
So I looked at Sugar Ray before it was announced. I said, it's going to be Roberto. I said, Roberto Duran? And he gave me like that wink he had that baby face. I love Sugar Ray Leonard. Long story short, I had played competitive tennis, so they were looking for a doubles partner. So I said, well, I play. And my guy, he was a masseuse that worked in the, Russell, his name was. He worked in the health spa. I know he was good, and Sugar Ray Leonard was a great tennis player, and I think it was his nephew or his uncle or his brother. Probably his brother. I ended up playing doubles tennis against Sugar Ray Leonard and his brother.
Wow.
And isn't that a cool story? We did win, by the way. We did win. But I mean, I'm just saying, I'm older than I look. Ultra, Game Time as a lifeguard during hey darling is
oh god.
God.
Incoming.
Don't let Ultra get started on a lifeguard.
We used to have a racket though, Ultra. I could probably get arrested now. Game Time got whacked off by Russell.
That's gross, bro. Nasty.
Incoming.
Russell, actually, his name was Rusty Stadler. You know what? Bruce Banner. He ended up being a masseuse for the Philadelphia Flyers for years. So that's just a little inside. He was a trainer for the Flyers after that. So again, it's a small world, brother.
On YouTube, some of you guys need it.
Yeah, listen.
Wow.
A lot of pent up aggression in here, and they're all taking it out on me. It's okay. Just hit the like button on the way out. Hallie Pierce. She's emailing me. First time, I didn't hear it all, but okay. She's responding to she's responding to me. Hitman Hearns, but the best boxer I ever saw was Salvatore Sanchez. Ultra, I've said my stories about the hardest guy. See, how the plaza used to work was on the 7th floor was the health spot. On the 6th floor was all the ballrooms. And that's where all the boxers, Tyson and all them, they would, anything that was at the Boardwalk Hall, they would usually stay at the plaza, and they would basically cordon off the 6th floor and the ballrooms and put the ring in there so they could, train every day. I saw Hector Macho Camacho, Ultra. He was rest in peace, Macho. He was about as talented as a boxer as I've ever seen.
Yes, he was.
Up close and personal to watch him train. He was just a very talented dude. I feel bad what happened to him. He got assassinated. I think it was a drug thing, and I think back in his Mexico, I want to say. Mexico.
Yeah, whatever happened to Tuesday night fights? I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad used to watch that, Rob. Oh, my God.
Saturday night sissy fights.
Yep.
Remember Dave Chappelle?
Dustin Bob's Ultra. Don't forget about my God, Butterbean. Butterbean.
George Foreman, man. I love George Foreman.
RuPaul made Jesse swallow his mouthpiece, says Ultra.
Oh, really? Here we go.
Macho was a cokehead. Yeah, he was good, though, weed.
Hey, Brian, I remember John Molina was a boxer.
Oh, yeah. I know John Molina.
He was my neighbor. He was my neighbor down the street in Puerto Rico. We used to cut the lawn for him, watch the fights at his house. But also, Macho Camacho, he was the godfather of his kid. So they would go there. I met them both. Back then, there was no cell phones, but it was cool to meet them.
Ultra. Okay, Puerto Rico. Okay. I know he died either Puerto Rico. Okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he died.
He was a talented boxer. And I was actually rooting for the guy he was fighting. I had befriended Vinny Pazienza because he was just a very nice guy, man. And his Vinny Paz, his trainer was Kevin Rooney, the psycho trainer of Mike Tyson, who was an alcoholic. I have a lot of inside stories about Kevin Rooney puking in a limo because my older brother was a limo driver for the plaza. So he would go to New York and pick up all the guys and bring them to the plaza. And he would bring Rooney in, and Rooney would throw up in a limo. He was a drunk. But he was a good trainer when he was okay, but Tyson ended up firing his ass. So.
I bet that'd be a fun job, a limo driver.
Yeah, and my brother, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Back in the 80s, holy
Edwin
crap.
Rosario beat the shit out of Macho Camacho.
I remember my daughter, she's 21 now. She's like, what was wrong with you guys in the 80s? Everybody had like neon and was jumping around.
Hell yeah.
There was a lot of cocaine.
We had the damn what's it called, the shag.
I'm just pulling the shit out of my head, Bruce. Okay. You don't believe me, guys.
My cousin spar with damn.
Boom boom.
I ain't gonna spar with no damn boxer, man.
Mancini?
I would knock you out more than anything.
But yeah, getting back to the question, I was always a Hitman Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. I wasn't a big Hagler guy. I was always usually rooting for the other guy. I know Hagler was a Philly kid.
I wanted Tommy Hearns to win so bad.
I like Tommy Hearns, Detroit. Yeah,
Tommy Hearns good. Hey, Brian, right now recently they just wrote a book about Hagler, sports writer that was on top of him. This recent of all the bullshit that happened in the boxing league back in them days.
Yeah, that
they pulled strings and all that. It was amazing. I just bought that book and waiting for it to come get it. It's really good.
I'm trying to think of my favorite boxers. I used to love the Tyson's fights, but we always used to back in the day, we would always all get together because we knew we would only last a few seconds. So Mugabe, there you go, Lord Vaughn. I like that one. I remember you
streamed the last Tyson fight, and then he pulled his pants down. I'm like, what the fuck? Nobody needs to see that.
Oh, man, what the hell?
Yeah, that was more than I needed to see.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know, kiss it.
He pulled him up.
Jimbo, thanks, brother. Thanks, Jimbo. I know we're down to 40 viewers, but we're having fun talking about it. Hagler was a beast. he had the best angles and threw his punch. Yeah, he was
Yes,
great.
he was.
He was great.
My dad
I always
loved
rooted
him.
for the other guys, so don't ask me why. I just,
Was
I'm a
beast.
weirdo.
My
I
dad loved him.
liked what's his name? He wears women's clothes now, but I liked who am I talking about? He's
De La Hoya?
Yeah, I used to like Oscar De La Hoya.
It was good.
Oh God!
No.
Hey, Brian, were you there for the weigh-in when his towel dropped and his little wee was hanging out?
Nah, I didn't notice his wiener, but yeah, that's not what I remember. But yeah, I always liked De La Hoya. So,
well, fellas, I'm gonna jump off here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here soon too. Loyal, thanks for hanging out. We didn't talk much wrestling, but it was fun.
All right, Loyal.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
I
We'll watch it next time.
Up, so
I'll see y'all Wednesday, though.
all right, man. Yeah, definitely. We'll see you
Definitely.
Wednesday.
All right,
All right,
take it easy.
everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate everybody hanging out.
Yipper.
I appreciate it. Again, I don't apologize for what I'm doing.
You don't need to.
Again, I'll never do that to anybody. So just know that I try and be cool with people. So it is what it is. I'll talk to everybody later. I'll be back to work tomorrow, so you'll get my morning video. I'll do a lunchtime chat around 3 Eastern and
We'll be
Monday
there.
night. So I will talk to you. All right? Later.
All right. Take care.